And we are live. We are live and kicking. Yes, we are. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, Mrs. Beautiful Superfly. I'm going to now kick off the logo.
Okay.
And now we are starting our live.
Coolio.
We are live and surviving.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday.
Hi, everybody.
So I hope everybody's having a spectacular week.
Yeah.
Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in.
I like your new logo, honey.
Yes,
Wow.
Yes, I made a new logo.
That's adorable.
So as you can see, I've got the Superfly in the corner, and he is a logo I designed for my Superflies, for Super Guys.
Yeah.
And also my name being Jody Sharpe, I put the worm on the hook, so the worm is the S, and the hook is the J.
Is the J for Jody.
For
Sharpe.
Jody Sharpe. So
Very good.
I fancified that one up.
Yes, you did.
And being that I'm a Canadian, I put the Fish on Canada logo in the corner. And I've got our subscriber counter going. Yeah. So of course it won't be able to be added to until after I do the live stream, of course, because that number is just the number that I know before we started.
Right.
But hey, we got up to 110 now.
That's
so we
cool.
breached the 100 subscriber mark. So thank you for everybody who
thank you.
helped us with that.
Yeah.
Greatly appreciated.
Yeah.
If you haven't, hit that like, subscribe, and share and subscribe button. If you're not sure, if you're new to the channel, or if this is your first time watching, wait until you get to the end and then hit it. I always like to watch till the end and then decide if I like the person or not.
That's true.
You might not like me, so you might not want to. You might not want to subscribe to me. This is why I bring the beautiful Mrs. Superfly, well, the voice of her, anyways, on, so that people can be like, "Hey, beautiful Mrs. Superfly."
Well, I watch all the chats.
She watches all the chats, make sure everything is clean and up to date, and she lets me know who's chatting it up and who's talking it up. So
yes.
And if any of you are misbehaving,
yes.
And hopefully some of my moderators will be in tonight, and they are the people marked in blue. Yes. So if you get out of line, they will put you in line for sure.
Yes, they will.
We have some fantastic moderators.
You still need to find time to get me to show chatting.
Yes, I still need to get the Mrs. Beautiful Superfly a YouTube subscription so that she can chat it up with you guys.
Yeah.
Because obviously she's the one going to be helping.
Yeah.
And as usual, guys, when we reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm giving out a Jody's Fly box designed by me.
Yep.
It's got my logo on it.
Cool.
I designed all these on the computers, put them together, I built them, and I put the flies in the boxes. And so far, we've got a bunch of flies in there. This is officially week number 3. Mm-hmm. And every fly that I tie will be going into the Jody's Fly boxes. So I can kind of give you a bit of a view here. So we got a bunch in this box. And this little box fits in with this little box into the big box. And I think, nope, we haven't put any in this second box yet. But probably we will today. And then they just fit nice in there. Oh, and
they ate fishing.
Hey, babe. What's up, buddy? Superflies. I'm just showing off my fly boxes.
Yeah.
We'll have to get your name in the draw.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that, I have this cookie jar here, And here's the
All the names.
here's the names of everybody who's got their name in the draw so far.
Right.
I got them all on the little fancy ballots here. And they're going to go into the cookie jar. And when we reach that 1,000 subscribers, we're going to give it a good shake. And we're going to draw a beautiful name out of there. And one of my fabulous friends out there is going to get a
He said that's a cool fly box.
a fly box. Thank you, Bay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're having a great Sunday, Bay. I think I saw you in some chats today. I think we talked in some chats today. So always good hanging out with you and all the rest of my friends. So
they know you tie flies?
I think Bay knows I tie flies.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I talk about it enough. So
Okay. Okay.
everywhere I go, they know super flies, tying flies.
Yeah.
So last night, I'm gonna start with tying a fly here now.
Okay.
Last night I come up with this fly here, and I'm pretty impressed with it. It is. I don't have my wallet with me, but to give you an idea, it's about this, just a little bit bigger than one of those batteries. So the body is about the size of one of those batteries.
They said they seen you tie it before. You've tied it before?
Tie this one? No, never tied this one.
Maybe they saw a YouTube video where you tie flies.
I've tied some flies.
Yeah.
I've tied minnow patterns, but never this one.
Are you sure?
Yeah, this one is different.
Okay.
Absolutely. But because
Okay.
this one here,
Mhm.
I'll show you what's the difference with this one here.
Okay.
So the other ones that you probably seen me tie,
Are similar.
they're similar, but the body comes up. They have like a metallic under the body, and then the foam comes over the body and makes the body. But this one I tied up with a tube. So I made a tube almost like a popper tube, and then I put the body on. So that's the
Okay.
difference with this one.
Okay.
And also I kind of tried to shrink this one down. Some of the other ones are quite a bit larger. I tried to shrink this one down to make it as tiny as I could. So that's the difference.
Mid Motako? What's up?
Hey, Mo's in the house. Mo's in the house. My brother Mo's. Hey, Mo, did you finish that grasshopper today? I was waiting to see if you were going to finish that today. Every time I kept poking on YouTube, I'm like, is Mo finishing that, painting up that hopper? I wanted to see that. And speaking of flies, since Mo just showed up, I'll get back to this one in a minute. This one here, Mo, I tied this for you. This is I haven't named it yet. I haven't named it yet. So it's either going to be the Mini Mo or the Mighty Mo.
I like the Mighty Mo.
Mrs. Superfly thinks I should call it the Mighty Mo. I kind of like the Mini Mo, but I'll let you decide what you want it to be called. But I designed this one for you, buddy. I took about an hour and thought, what's going to be really cool for Mo? This is a Mo fly right here.
And honey, he said he's been putting hooks on all day, so
Yeah, I know. Put in on the hooks.
Yeah.
That was some fun last night, though, Mo. I'll tell you.
Oh, he said flip a coin. He likes both.
Flip a coin. He likes both. All right. Well, the Miss Beautiful Superfly, she'll have to get a coin, and then we'll flip it. Just go in my wallet.
Okay.
There's never any money in there, but there's always a coin or two.
Okay.
But that's it, Mo. So this is going to be for you. And when the weather gets nicer and I can fish it, I'll do an episode of me fishing the Mighty Mo. And that will be for you, buddy. And you know what? I'm going to tie one of these and put it in the box. And if you win the box, you can win your very own Mighty Mo.
Luminar Sunshine? Hi,
Lumi.
Certified Family.
Lumi's in the house. Speaking of tying flies for people,
Okay, ready?
This week, yeah, let's do the mo, and then I'm going to show Lumi something.
Okay.
Okay, we got a nickel right here. We're gonna toss this. Heads is
Mighty.
heads is Mighty Mo. Tails is Mini Mo.
Okay.
Heads it is.
Oh yes, Mighty Mo.
Mighty Mo it is. Mighty Mo it is.
Right on.
All right. So I'm going to tie one of these tonight, the Mighty Mo, and one of you beautiful people out there is going to win the Mighty Mo.
Okay.
So that's going to, one of those is going to go in the box today. And Lumi, I was on Lumi's stream the other day.
Yeah.
And she was just all sunshine and rainbows. So I invented for Lumi this fly. And this fly I have called the Rainbow Monster. And I had a whole bunch of these little foam pieces that I wasn't sure what I was going to do with.
She goes, ooh.
Ooh. Hey, Solo's in the house.
She loves it.
Solo's in the house.
She loves it.
So Lumi, when the weather gets better, I'm not convinced that a trout will come up and take this, even though I call it the Rainbow Trout Monster. But you know what? I think for sure a bass will take this. And I know some crappies, some big crappies will take this. Rock bass will take this. Some sunfish. So I know there's fish in my neck of the woods will definitely eat this when the weather gets a bit nicer. So
They said that's really cool. It suits her personality.
it does, Bay. This is absolutely a Lumi fly.
Hi, Solo. He said hi to me.
Solo says hello, Maria, Mr. Superfly. So I can't wait to fish both those patterns. I really can't. They look really super good. And I made a Bambi fly.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I made a fly for Bambi.
Okay.
It was 2 live streams ago, but this one here I made for Bambi. I said I let her pick all the colors.
Oh, yeah, I
Remember
the
this?
very first one.
This is a good fly.
Yeah,
This
she did pick those colors.
Bambi picked all these colors.
Yeah.
So this is and trout. I know trout are going to eat the Bambi fly for sure. So I like designing flies for people. I've been doing it for so long now. Like just something I enjoy. And just so you guys know, I love you guys. And hey, all you guys that just came in just now, my subscriber count is up to 110.
Cool.
We're getting there, guys. We only need, 890 more subscribers. And one of you guys is going to get a Jody's Fly Box.
Solo said he needs a ninja superfly.
Okay, I'm going to make Solo a ninja superfly. Hey, here's all your names. All your names are on the slips. I printed them all out. And this is the cookie jar of fame. And they're all going in there now. And when we get to that 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to give it a shake. And one of you lovely people is going to get a Jody's Fly Box. Possibly more than one, because you know what? If I fill up this fly box, I'm going to have to start another fly box. And if that happens, it could quite possibly happen that I actually draw for 2. So perhaps more than one of you might get a Jody's Fly Box. So we'll have to see about that. I'll be so happy to do that. And I've been really toying around in my head about doing either a weekly or monthly fly giveaway where I can just mail you one fly because it won't be super expensive. So what I might do is make up a little logo, and when I flash that logo, somebody could win a fly that I tie on the spot, and I'll mail it to you. So yeah, so I might be doing that. So
okay, honey.
What? Who's?
They said same here. He loves tying flies and making his own patterns. He was painting lures and pouring soft plastic.
Yeah.
But then he also said, can you make him a Yoshi fly and he'll trade for you for some of my flies and lures?
Ooh.
And Solo said, put my name in the box.
Don't worry, Solo. Your name, Solo's in the name in the box.
Oh, Whitney says hi. Hi, Whitney.
Whitney's in the house.
And Solo congratulated you on your numbers.
Yes. It's been a very successful week hanging out with you guys.
Yeah.
We've made a lot of progress. I've made a lot of new friends. I've visited a whole lot of channels, and I've subscribed to a lot of you guys. And yeah, and I did those shout outs. So if you haven't seen Cool Cat's shout out or Solo's newest shout out, I did a very funny shout out for Solo.
Yeah.
So
Mo's asking what Bay paints.
What Bay paints?
Yeah. What do you paint at Bay 8 Fishing? Mo was asking that.
Well, I don't know. So
I thought you knew.
I don't know. So Bay's gonna
Okay.
answer that one.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you knew.
No, Bay's gonna have to answer that one because
Alright.
I'm not sure. You know what? I'm gonna have to go to Bay's channel
Yeah.
and check it out.
Okay.
So you know
Well,
what?
What you tying today?
You know
started
what?
to show us.
I'm gonna blue up Mighty Mo, and I'm gonna blue up Bay, and then they can always check each other's channels out.
Oh, Lumi liked Solo Ninja's short, hilarious T-shirts.
Yeah, the Solos t-shirts. Get your Solos t-shirts now. We've slashed prices to $1.99.
So Bay
Where's
does
Bay?
crank bites and deep divers lures.
Crankbaits and deep divers.
Wow.
Sweet. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Oh, your mom's on. Hi, Mom.
Oh, and everybody, the
Sharpe?
mother of the Superfly is
Crystal
Crystal
Sharpe.
Sharpe. So be nice to my mom. Don't mess with the mom.
Nope.
And
That's nice. She got on.
yep.
She said, "Hi, baby."
Hello, super mom. Yeah. She is a super mom.
To put up with you.
She is a super mom. So Mo, I was thinking about Mo yesterday. I'll get back to this fly here now. This Mo was painting up all those lures. Oh, we were having a blast last night.
Oh, Solo said $1.99. He thought they were $1.25.
Oh yeah, $1.25. Hey Solo, I'm trying to make money for you. Cool Cat.
Hi, Cool Cat.
What's up? Cool Cat's in the house. Yeah. Also, go check out Cool Cat's shout out. By the way, I don't know if you guys know this.
Yeah.
I don't talk about this often. I haven't talked about it yet, I don't think. I'm also on Facebook. So I don't know if any of you are on Facebook. I know Facebook's kind of a weird thing. It's been getting really weird.
Yeah.
But I am on Facebook. So I have a couple of pages on Facebook. So I have obviously Superflies for Super Guys, and I have Laugh Out Loud Puppets, and I have Not Your Grandfather's I haven't been in there a while. Not Your Grandfather's Flies. So one of these days I'll throw the links up in my community page or on the I'll put the links on the bottom in the comments of this video. But if any of you are on Facebook and you want to check it out, absolutely go do that.
Cool Cat said thank you. He really loved the shout out you did for him.
You're very welcome, Cool Cat.
Made him happy.
Yeah. I'm glad you guys like those. Also, Cindy, I posted one for Cindy today.
Yes.
There's a couple more coming out. If you don't know Danny Mosley, his channel is Feeding Mouths. He's a good guy. I'm sure some of you guys know Danny. If you don't know him, go check him out. He's just an awesome dude to hang out with. He's getting a shout out tomorrow, and I'm not going to disclose the names, but they're going to get some shout outs dropped tomorrow. So as I'm bopping around, you guys can obviously win a shout out. So like throughout the night, as we're chatting, I will be throwing up the shout out logo. So you could win yourself a shout out. Actually, let me do that right now and show you guys. Some of you know it already. Some of you do not. Where is it? There's the Grampy shout out logo. So the first person who writes in the chat, I want to be shout out by Grampy, that person will get a shout out from me this week. So if you haven't got one, do that. And I will for sure shout it out. It costs me nothing but my time to shout you out, which I'm happy to give to you guys. So some of you will get one for sure. Absolutely. And it, like, if you're watching right now, put it. I want to shout out, and we're going to go right now and check the first person whose name is there. Shout out you will get.
Your mom.
Did mom do it?
She just put her name. I want a shout out. LOL. Is she joking or she really wants one?
I've shouted mom out. She can get one.
Yeah, you have.
You want a shout out, Ma?
Oh, Lumi's asking, can we nominate someone?
Can we nominate someone? You know what?
Mom's not joking. She wants a shout out.
Okay, mom will get a shout out.
Okay.
You can bet that's gonna be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what, Lumi? Sure you can nominate someone. Since
Another fishing channel.
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah,
course.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Who do you got in mind, Lumi? Absolutely, we can do that.
Yeah.
That's what I like about you guys. I mean, the fishing community, for the most part, comes together and we just lift each other up. And yeah, I mean that's what it's all about, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Bay. He's incredible. His painting skills are incredible.
I'm not sure what she means. I'm saying when you do the pop up.
When I do the pop up?
What?
Well, I just did the pop up, Lumi. Do you got anybody that you want to nominate?
Okay.
That was. I'll be doing it a couple times throughout the night.
Yeah,
but
we don't leave it up too long.
We don't leave it up super long, but I do usually do it 2 or 3 times a night because I want to get you guys some shout outs. Because during the week, I really enjoy. Me and the Mrs. Superfly enjoy. We come out. I set up my green screen. I pull out the puppet. Most of the time, Grampy. By the way, if I shout you out with Grampy and you happen to want another shout out, and you know, I have fish puppets, I have worm puppets, I have Lisa the fishing puppet. Lumi and Cindy know that from Skipjack Cindy. So there's other different and Solo obviously knows there's other puppets I can shout you out with. So if you want to win another shout out, you could absolutely if you're the first person to get your name in there, bada boom, bada bing, shout out it is.
Louis said, "Oh, I thought you were just showing us what it looks like." No, that was a shout out, Louis.
Oh no. Well, I was showing you, Lumi, but absolutely that counts. That counts.
Yeah. That's okay.
That counts, Lumi. But honestly, if you have somebody in mind, Lumi, that you think deserves a shout out, absolutely, we're gonna nominate somebody.
Yeah.
So if any of you think somebody deserves a nomination,
just let us know.
Let us know, and we can do that. Especially like if you've already won one and you're the first to say I want one, then you know what? If you want to win one for somebody else, then say I want one, and then give us a name, and we'll do that. Anyways,
yeah,
I think we should tie some flies. I love. Otherwise, we're just going to chat, and then nothing's going to get done. And I know you guys.
Oh, they just subscribe to Mo's because he thinks his work is great.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right on.
I subscribe. So as you guys know, I have 3 channels, right? So I have Superflies for Super Guys, I have Laugh Out Loud Puppets, and I have Church for God's Beloved Puppets. So I often, if you guys are super, super impressive, I'll go to your channel with all my 3 channels and subscribe to you guys because I mean, I like to build you guys up and show support and show the love. So that's usually what I like to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, so yeah, definitely share amongst yourselves and go sign up and join each other's chats and come chat. We have a good time when we get into. Sometimes we lose our minds. But what I was about to say is I know I don't show my face enough, but that's because I don't really want to break the screen.
You're
And
funny.
but it's possible to break the screen.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Do you see what I'm doing?
I know you.
Oh, that's not it.
You and your graphics.
I know I'm a graphics guy. I just wrecked it
Yeah.
because I couldn't find it. Where is it?
Yeah.
Oh man, I lost it, and it was going to be cool too. Dang it! Leave it to Superfly. Oh, what's that? That's not it. Oh man, I set that all up. Anyways, best fans ever. That's you guys. All you guys watching are the best fans. Where is the thing that I did? Oh, here it is. See, I broke the glass.
Oh, okay.
I looked at the camera and I broke the glass.
Oh, okay.
Look what I did. All right, back to our regular scheduled programming. Special. Okay, so last night I designed this fly because I was watching Mo, and as I was watching Mo and supposed to be walking, I didn't do my full steps, but I ended up designing this really killer fly. And it's a really small, tiny lure. And it looks like a silver minnow. And it swims really, really well. And I want one of you guys to get one of these. And I want to tie one of these. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to tie one of these right now. Would you guys like to see that? And if you don't, too bad. I'm doing it anyways. I'm sure you guys do. Okay, so I'll put that aside. And I will grab the hooks and my... And by the way, Mo, one of these days, I'm going to design that walking stick, but I couldn't do it from last night because a walking stick is going to be a very complicated sort of fly. Lumi said yes. Solo said, oops, that was from my Chinese throwing stuff. I'm still practicing. You know where I got that name? This is where I got the ninja name from. How you get your ninja name. So you take all the letters of your name, and each letter represents a different sound. So that's how I got the ninja name for Solo. Solo's awesome. I really love Solo. What did Mid say? Yes, I'd imagine a walking stick would take some time in planning. Yeah, absolutely, Mo. For sure. It is going to take some time. I never even measured this hook, which
you always measure?
Which I try to measure because if any of you guys try to tie these things, then it's best if you have the right things. This is a size 4 straight hook. And I want to say it was an eagle claw, but it's not an eagle claw. It's a Walmart special. So the first thing we got to do with that is we got to grab a piece of this gray fun foam, 1 millimeter fun foam, which you can get at your local craft stores.
And
Yeah, sometimes you get sometimes you can get it at Dollarama. I'm pretty sure the gray you cannot get at the Dollarama.
Oh,
I've never
okay.
seen the gray there.
Okay.
You used to be able to buy a package of like rainbow colors, which are what I used in the Lumi fly, but the grays, the blacks, the browns, like the tan colors.
No, Mom, it's not still snowing. It's sunny.
Right, it did stop snowing. Praise Jesus. Can't believe it just started snowing. I'm like, why is it snowing? End of April, it's snowing. I don't like the snow, guys. You guys know.
You
I
like it only at Christmas.
I like it at Christmas. I don't like it in the middle of
Spring.
the spring or summer or fall. Last year, so those of you who do not know, I had to stop fishing as of October of last year because the fishing died out and all the fish went deep real quick and it got cold pretty quick and it really sucked. So from like
I thought it was September, honey.
I think it was like okay, maybe it was mid September, but anyways, even still, October, mid September, whatever. It was a long, long, long winter, and
Yeah.
this spring has been absolute crap.
Yeah.
And I have not really gotten out. Just one time, I got the beautiful Mrs. Superfly out, and it was cold the day we went out.
Sunny.
It was sunny, but it was cold.
I didn't mind.
The Mrs. Superfly says she doesn't mind, but I minded. I didn't. We were out for an hour, and it was cold. Okay, so you're going to take your fun foam, cut your little strip, and then you're going to roll it gently with your fingers to make that little kind of loop. And then you're going to take some crazy glue.
You need to come closer to the hook, honey.
Oh, so hang on. I got to be in the screen. Thank you for telling me, Mrs. Superfly.
Yeah.
So you're going to run a little bit of crazy glue along there, and then you're going to push it down until it dries, and you should have this. And that hollowness is making the body for this fly. And then I gotta put the lid on my crazy glue before it dries. I use this crazy glue a lot, just from our local dollar store. It's just a regular old little crazy glue. But every so often, one of these bottles gives me trouble, and this exact bottle is that. I don't know why. Every single time I seal it up, it hardens up, and it's just so hard to work with.
Lumi's asking if I do Muppet voices.
No,
I just do my normal voice for a girl puppet.
yeah, Lumi, the Mrs. Superfly just does her regular.
A mechanism where you tweak the voice.
Yeah, so I can go on Filmora Wondershare, and I can change the voices.
Yeah.
So that's how sometimes I get a different voice.
Yeah.
But I try not to do that super often.
No.
Because right now YouTube, the AI in the sky that's running YouTube and not real people anymore, they've decided that anything digital is becoming banned now. So like if you're creating digital things, like I might get banned for all those little graphics and stuff that I put on my channel. Who knows? But so for me, I just try to do my own voices when I can, or like Cookie Monster voices, or whatever kind of voices, or the ninja voices. So I just tried, I just do my own little voices, and that's what I do, because that's how it goes like that. Lumi and Elmo getting into trouble all the time. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so that's it. And for me, I can't do a good girl voice, as you probably know, Lumi. The Lisa puppet, if you've watched any of my Principessa puppets, is kind of like an accent, like, "Oh, hey girlfriend, what's going on, girlfriend?" That's as close to a girly voice as I got. And yeah. we'll just all have to live with that. Anyways, so once your tube, your little
Up
tube,
higher, we can't. There we go.
am I
Up higher.
okay? It's hard to stay in focus. I love tying flies, but I'm a horrible teacher, and I hate trying to stay in focus when I'm filming this kind of stuff because it's so like my camera is right up to my hook. So to like stay in focus and cut and trim and show you guys all that stuff, it sucks. I really don't. I'm really not keen on it. I like to show you guys stuff, but I'm not keen on it. So there you go. So now you got your own little tube, and this is how I make poppers too. So a lot of times when you see that I make a popper, I make this little tube and then make a popper. So basically this fly is sort of a popper, but I just put a bill on it. So instead of it being popping, when you pull it, it's gonna wiggle. So now we've got this part done. I'm gonna set that aside. Yes, I'm gonna set that aside. I gotta remember what order I did it. I tied so many flies today. And now I'm gonna take some plastic. And it just so happens that when I bought my fly rod for my birthday, it came with a whole big plastic box, and it was a nice strong plastic. So it's a little flexible, but it's strong enough to be the lip on a fly. And there are some less stronger plastics, but I use those for like wing cases and things. So now we're going to cut out the little bill on the fly. Now, I'm going to be really honest with you. I tied these two flies, and one has a square bill and one has a cupped bill. I have fished with the cup bill. I have yet to fish with a straight bill. So to be really honest, I kind of know how this one's going to swim. I have no idea how this one's going to swim. So putting on the bill is kind of up to you if you want to like make it into a cup or you want to make it straight. I'm going to make a cupped one and show you guys how to do that, because like I said, until I try this one out, I'm not sure if that's going to be a winner or a loser. But you do need this plastic, and I need, of course, I got stuff all over the place because I'm probably the world's messiest fly tyer. I always have a separate pair of scissors for cutting plastic than my other materials. And the reason for this is because these scissors will dull really quickly on you. I'm not really good at sharpening scissors, so I would just go out and buy another pair. So I just use this pair for plastics, and I use one of my other 1,000 pairs of scissors for that. I'm going to take a measurement with the ruler and tell you guys.
That's just between the two of them.
Oh, all right. I'm going to tell you guys the length of the. So I did 1 centimeter. And for you guys in the States, I have no idea what that translates to. But I know here in Canada, it's 1 centimeter on the ruler, which is about that long. So we're going to do 1 centimeter in length, and then we'll give it a bend. And then we're going to cut off pretty much another centimeter at the back. So really, your plastic needs to be 1 centimeter long to get, or 2 centimeters long to get the bill. And then I will tell you the width. Again, unfortunately, in centimeters. It happens to be 1 centimeter width. So it's 1 centimeter length and 1 centimeter width by squared. Now, obviously, if you make a bigger fly, you can use a bigger lip. If you make a smaller fly, you will have to adjust your lip.
Oh, Mom said you can also turn the ruler over, and it usually tells you the inches, and then everyone will know.
Yeah. Oh, everybody will know in inches?
They should.
Okay.
I don't know.
So I want to say it's a half of an inch
Oh, yeah.
by half of an inch.
Okay.
If that makes more sense to you guys, that's awesome. Half inch by half inch. Beautiful.
Louie said she has sewing scissors. God help anyone who cuts plastic with them. Cutting tinfoil will help sharpen cheaper scissors.
That is true, Lumi.
Okay.
Lumi is 100%. Like tinfoil will help you to keep your scissors sharper if you cut tinfoil with it, but not other metals, like not plastics and heavy metals. Tinfoils.
Okay. So
What was
Mo said 2.5 centimeters per inch, so 4.40 inches.
0.40 inches.
Is that correct?
Um,
You know what, Jody?
I'm not good in math. I'm not good in math. I just go guesstimate it.
Yeah.
Forgive me, I'm Canadian, okay? Our school systems aren't super great.
Oh, Jody.
They aren't. They are not great. But you know what? We're going to fumble through it together.
Oh, okay.
And I know some of you guys are never going to tie flies. I just know that. But I know some of you, whether you tie them or not, if you win them, you can definitely fish them. And I don't know if you've been any of you. I know some of you do for sure. Who's laughing? What are you laughing at? 1 centimeter. You're laughing at Solo. 1 centimeter translates to 1 centimeter translates to 1 centimeter in the U.S.
Okay, so now we know.
Okay, we're good. We're good. See, Solo knows. Solo is better than Google. I'm telling you.
Your mom was laughing too.
Solo knows.
Yeah.
If you know, you know, right, Solo? Okay, so I took these flat pliers and I put them in there, right centered, and I pushed up the sides. And as you can see, it made the little cup shape. But it's very square, and I don't like it to be that square. So I'm going to just trim the corners into a little triangle and round them off. And up at the top,
Very good.
I'm just making sure you guys can see this.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the day I can actually give you guys a fly box, like one of you guys, because that will be great. And this week, because I want to, I'm going to send one of you a fly. So one of you out there is going to get a fly. I'm going to mail it to you, like in an envelope. And you'll get one this week sometime. Well, I mean, I'll send it this week. It'll probably, who knows how long it takes to get to the States or not. Our postal service is not super great. So I lost track of time, but I'm looking forward to giving you. Okay, so what we need to do here now is I need to cut a little thin strip so that I can tie this onto the hook.
Your mom said, let it be her. You can just drive it over.
Mom.
She's funny.
You're hilarious. Mom, you've got a tackle box full of flies for me. Mom.
Solo said he's ready too. He'll send you his address.
I'm sure I got a lot of volunteers when I said that. But I'm gonna make you guys win it. You guys, I'm gonna have to do something like pick a number between 1 or 10. But next week, I'm gonna make a little logo for that exact purpose. And whenever I want to give away some fly that I mail to you guys, then I will throw up the logo, and then you'll know. I want to fly, and the first person will win it. But today that isn't going to work because I don't have a logo for that. So we're going to have to draw straws or pick a number or some fancy thing. Okay, so I cut this strip. Now you don't want to make it too thick, and you don't want to make it too small because it's still got to go through that little tube. And if it's too thick, it won't go through there. So what I like to do is I like to take my scissors and cut a little point at the end, and this will help it go through the tube. So now if I put the tube on there, voila, it'll go in there, see? And I know you guys are all going to ask, but Jody, how are you going to get the tube on the hook once you put the bill on? Or how are you going to get the bill on once you put this tube on the hook? Good question. I'm glad you asked. So here's where it gets fancy. So I'm going to take these two parts and put them off to the side. And the first thing I'm going to do is tie a tail onto this fly.
Honey,
Yes, my sweet love.
Solo said, will they allow the hooks to be shipped across the border? These days are tough shipping anything.
That is a good question, Solo. I have no idea.
Well, it would just go regular mail, wouldn't it?
You know what? It's going to be so when it comes to the fly box,
That's different.
I have no idea how that's going to I don't know how that's going to pan out. I know I'm going to try my darndest to get this to one of you, but sending you an individual hook, it'll just be like sending a letter in the mail cuz I can just put it in one fly in a little envelope.
Yeah,
It should go it should go. I've done that before.
like a letter.
I haven't done it recently.
I did it
So
last year.
I did it last year. It was still good last year.
Yeah.
But with all this stuff between Trump and Carney and tariffs and gas prices and
Oh,
I-
Mo said it should be fine. He imports from a few places and there's no issues as long as it's packed correctly.
yeah. What did Mom say? The mail
Hooks
from the U.S. Canada should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it should be good, Solo. It should be all. It should be fine. So if I send you guys a thing, it should be fine.
Oh, and Mooney also said she's got friends from Canada that send her lures.
Oh, nice.
So
Okay,
it should be fine.
you guys are awesome.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome.
everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for that. It makes me feel better because when the time comes, like I said, I am super jazzed to send you guys some beautiful flies. And like I said, just a little one in an envelope, it should go fine.
Yeah, like a letter.
Okay, so to make this tail, I got this beautiful long feather boa, which I won't take all out of this bag because poof, the feathers go everywhere and the Mrs. Superfly gets super annoyed. Don't you, sweetheart?
Not super duper.
Well, I understand. Okay, so I picked one off and I found one that has fairly long. What are you laughing at?
So
Solo?
he's like, oh, great. Thanks, everyone. I just want to make sure I can receive my box.
All right, Solo. I'm gonna make a ninja. I gotta make a ninja fly for Solo.
Yeah.
Okay. So see, these got really nice, long, puffy feathers. These are really nice,
Yeah.
like a marabou feather.
Yeah.
So if any of you have used a marabou jig, these have really nice marabou-like feathers, and they come in a wide variety of colors. I got pinks and greens and browns and you name it. So, all right. So I'm gonna pick a section about, and again, I'm eyeballing it here. I couldn't even begin to tell you. Just a nice little puffy section. Now, one thing this particular feather does have is a little bit of a curve. Like it seems to be curving this way, which is all right because when it hits the water, that is going to all straighten out. So I'm going to pinch this little puff of feathers in my hand. I'm going to take my scissors and give it a trim. Not my plastic scissors because they can't trim nothing anymore except plastic. I'm going to take that little puff and I'm going to put it on and I'm going to tie it down. Voila. But it's not puffy enough for me. I still want more puff. So let's see if I can find another part of the feather. I like it to be really puffy. These flies, I like the tail to really be wavy in the water. When it waves, that's better.
Oh, Mom's got to go because her battery's dying.
Ah, we're losing Mom.
Good night,
Okay,
Mom.
Ma. Well, if it's not too late, I'll call you. I'll call you after, Ma. I love you. I love you, Ma. I'm a mama's boy. In case anybody doesn't realize that. I am the original mama's boy. Where did I just put my flashy things? I need to put some flashy things in the tail.
They said he uses fabric scissors.
Yeah, fabric scissors. So, for anybody who's a Temu shopper,
Mom said, "Love you guys."
love you too, Ma. Love you too. I get all my sparklies from Temu.
Temu.
Temu, whatever.
Temu.
Money
Temu.
saver,
Temu.
gambling site. You always gamble when you're on there. But anyways, so for some of this is like $1 on Temu. But if you buy it by the thing, like I bought, so here's an example. For $2, I got 5 packages of this, and for $5.99 with tax, so like looking at almost $6.50, I got this package here. So if you want to save money and get variety pack of colors, definitely Temu is the way to go for that. And I'm always encouraging people, save money where you can, because and try different materials. I'm always trying different materials whenever I can.
So Solo is picturing a ninja on a hook, but Lumi was picturing a ninja star on the hook. And Solo says, "Well, I guess a star on a hook is easier." So, yeah. And then he goes, Temu.
When it comes to that ninja thing, it's going to be very black with some silver in it and some red. And beyond that,
It's a work in progress.
that's going to be a work in progress. But it'll get done. It'll get done. Don't worry. Anyways, so this one, I want to put a little flash of silver in there. So I take my flash material, I fold it in half, and then and it didn't catch. Come on, amateur move. Got to make sure it catches.
So Bay said you should look at Amazon synthetic hair. A lot cheaper. You get a lot more for your buck.
All right.
We would pay, but there's an issue with Amazon.
Yeah, we have issues with Amazon.
Here in Canada.
I used to be a huge Amazon shopper. I bought so many things on Amazon. But Amazon decided it wanted to mess with our account, and apparently we got hacked at some point. Yeah. And ran up a huge bill, which Amazon was nice enough to clear because it wasn't us who bought it. Right. But the problem was when we tried to reset our account, they wanted to reset our account. And when they reset our account, they wouldn't let us sign in or shop and all this kinds of things. So unfortunately, Amazon died to us. Yeah. And as much as I would love to use Amazon, that just unfortunately is never going to happen. So,
but it's good to know because other people can get it there.
It's a good thing. So if you guys have not had troubles with Amazon, I strongly recommend that you find some materials and things on Amazon, because Amazon is or was for us really good. And I'm assuming if that never happened to us, it would have been a good thing. Right. Okay. So here's a pro tip for you guys. Okay. I'm going to take 2 fingers. This is where me and our good friend Jimmy. So if any of you watch Jimmy doesn't like to do this. Jimmy likes using whip finishers. That's okay. And I'm going to do something for Jimmy right now in case he ever watches. I'm going to show Jimmy that I know how to use my whip finisher. So basically, if you have a whip finisher, you just hook it on like this, and you can whip finish. This is Jimmy's preferred method. Now, unfortunately, sorry, hit the camera. I didn't mean to punch you guys in the head. Sorry. Love you guys, nothing but love. Unfortunately, or fortunately for me, this method is called the half hitch method. So if you take 2 fingers and you curl it like this twice around, you can go anywhere in your fly. Plus, you can adjust your loop to any size that you need it. You can be really big or you can be really tiny, and you can go right on the edge or you can go anywhere you need to do. So unfortunately, I have grown up, and and I'm going to say grown up because I've been tying flies since I was 15. So from 15 to 48, because I turned 48 in March. So that's 35 or more years of fly tying. I got 60,000 hours of fly tying. And I can tell you that this method is officially, for me, a better method. I was about to cut that off. That's not good. But what I will tell you about fly tying, and I've told this, I've said this in Jimmy's lives, I've said this in other people's lives. When it comes to fishing, there are so many different ways to fish. Do what works best for you. If you want to use flies, use flies. If you want to tie flies, tie flies. If you don't want to tie flies, don't tie flies. If you want to fish with baits, fish with baits. If you want to fish with lures, fish with lures. I'll tell you, there's some really good lure makers out there. Mo is a fantastic lure maker. I'm getting the impression that Bay, which I will go check Bay's channel out afterwards, Bay is an exceptionally good lure maker, and he's also a good plastics molder. And another good person for that plastics is R2G, my brother R2G. He makes a lot of nice molds or plastics. So go check him out. And yeah, so however you want to fish, you fish that way. And one thing I got from Jimmy is the plastic bubble method. I never fished that way before. Now, I'm not going to fish that way a lot because I am a dedicated fly fisherman by heart. Since I've gone fly fishing, I haven't done any other method because when I was younger, I used worms and bobbers and lures and plastics and things. And when I got away from that, I did this all the way. But I'm never going to put somebody down who fishes that way. And, you know, if you want to check out some lures, go check out Mo's. Mo's got some fantastic stuff. And if I was going to go back to lures, I would probably fish Mo's stuff for sure because Mo just, wow, his stuff is great. His stuff is great. And on another note, if you need to do something calming, watch Mo paint. Mo paints amazing, and watching him paint is just amazing. He airbrushes these such details on these lures is just better than Rapala. I'm going to say better than Rapala. I would never, if I got into lures now, I would never buy a Rapala. I would just go and buy from Mo because Mo is the man. And he's funny, and he was tying up some. I still want to see the rest of that. When you finish that hopper, I want to see that. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, guys, is I'm going to trim my thread here. I have locked it down pretty good. I'm going to trim it off, and I'm going to slide this tube over the fly like so. And then what I'm going to do is reattach my thread right under the eye.
And Mo's gonna try his hand at Nyangwa daughter tonight.
Ooh. I might have to stop in, Mo, and check what you're doing.
And Solo said, "Don't worry, Jody. He blocked your punch with his ninja skills."
Yeah, Ninja's like, Mo's like, I got you. Okay. So now that I reattached my thread, now here's a good thing about foam. I'm going to show you guys. Foam is foamy, so you can push it and you can form it. So this is how I'm able to get these lips on once I put this foam on there. So basically, I'm going to line this up. Am I still in focus?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys shout at me if I'm not in focus. The Mrs. Superfly will definitely tell me. So I'm going to leave the eye of the hook loose, and I'm going to put that plastic underneath. And then that's where your tie-on point is. And you're going to leave a couple of millimeters so that you can tie on. And then I'm going to start wrapping my thread. Now, this part of the fly, you can be really generous with your line, your thread. You're just going to just apply a bunch. And this is going to just make sure that it seals tight. And then when I apply a bunch so that it's stable, I can let go now. I can go underneath the, I'm going to turn my hook for you guys. I'm going to go underneath, and I'm just going to wrap some in the other direction. And then I'm going to go underneath the other way and wrap some. And then I'm going to do that a couple of times. And this is going to just help to lock that hook onto that plastic. And again, the good thing about the foam is you can push it back. So now I can work my way a little further back and make sure that that is really tied on there really, really well. I am looking so forward to fishing this fly. Well, not this one. One of you guys is getting this one. But I am looking forward to fishing this version of this fly. Okay. So now I'm going to take my crazy, crazy glue. And I'll give you guys another pro tip. When you're using crazy glue or UV resins or any of those things, you do not want to drop any of those into your threads. So always lift your thread out of the way. And if you have a cradle, which I do, just hook it on your cradle, and you can hook it onto your vise. And this way it's clear, because these threads are super expensive, and I do not find them on Temu or Temu, unfortunately. I wish I could. So now I'm going to tie or put a very good amount of crazy glue on there. And then with one quick foul swoop, I'm going to push that up to the front. Because if you do it slowly, the crazy glue will literally harden as you're doing it. And you will lose control of your thing, and then it'll get all glued in there. And it won't be fun or pretty. Okay, and then I'm going to take the 2 fingers, do some half hitches.
Bay said he's not a professional. He just has fun with it. He's been tying for a year, and I'm new to tying painting. I've been drawing and painting since I was a kid. He used to paint model cars.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what Solo said.
I'll address that in 1 second. So after you do that, after you just tie that little part off, make sure to seal up your glue so it doesn't harden on you for the next time you use it. And then we're all good. We've locked off, and you can cut your thread. And now I can address the question or address that thing. You know what, Bay? You know what? It's good when sometimes it's good when you're not a professional, because then, you can do the fun things. You can experiment, and you can try different things, and just sometimes when you do things professionally, and I'm sure Mo can attest to this for sure. There's probably things we don't like to tie, or like I tried to sell flies professionally before to like a sales store or like a fishing store. And they were paying me like literally nothing, and they wanted a wicked amount of flies. And I was sitting behind the vise. Now I tie a lot of flies, but if I had to tie this exact fly 50 times today, I'd probably be nuts in my head by the end of the day. Like, could I do it? Yeah. Would I want to? Absolutely not. So usually, like any of my grasshoppers or dragonflies or, any of those flies you see me tie, I'll tie 4 or 5, and then I'll move to a completely different kind of fly. So like throughout the winter, I fill up my fly boxes and stuff, but I will not sit down and tie like 100 of this fly or 100 of that. Like that just isn't in me. And I'm sure like Mo can probably contest to that. Like if you're painting, Mo, I'm sure you enjoy like the challenge of I painted this and now maybe I'll do 4 or 5 or 6 or a dozen. And I know, Mo, that you're also a business, right? So you have to paint so many of a certain lure and things like that. But when you get tying or painting or anything, like if you're knitting the same kind of thing or cooking the same kind of food or working on the same type of thing for any extended time, the fun goes out of it because then it becomes a job. And when you make something a job, that's like puppetry. Like I enjoy making puppets, but like sometimes I've made like 50 or 60 sock puppets in an evening or a couple of days. And by the time that I'm done making 100 sock puppets or 50 sock puppets, I get in my head like, okay, if I see another sock puppet, I'm going to lose my brains.
Well, Mo said he only sells direct to consumers. That's the only way to make it worth it.
Yeah,
And that you're spot on about supplying to a store. It's a lot of work.
right. So,
And he said, yep, there's certain staples each week that he has to make.
yeah,
And then he gets a handful of fun ones each evening.
yeah. Like when I broke his brain last night and said, tie up those grasshoppers. That was so fun. I thought I broke you, Mo. Showing you all those grasshopper pictures and stuff.
And Solo said, that's a lot of songs.
Yeah, it is. Okay,
We buy
so
them in bulk,
so
right?
here's the thing, Solo. So like
Yeah.
if I have to buy socks,
Yeah.
I buy them in bulk. So if
Yeah.
I buy a package of 20 socks is like $10.
Yeah.
And you get like so it's like really 40. So you
Yeah.
buy 40 or 20 pairs, but it's really 40 socks.
Right.
And then okay, so I have an aunt. She's my dad comes from a family of 12, and out of all his siblings, one of his siblings lives up here in Ontario with us, and she's like 15 minutes down the road from me. Every occasion, so like birthdays, Christmas, she always buys me a package of socks. So, and I wear socks, but I don't wear that much socks. So like unless I go out, so there's never going to be the amount of socks that I get that I need. So I started making sock puppets with them and I give them away to kids or sometimes I sell them, but a lot of times I just give them away. And what happens is like I just, you know, I'll sit down for a few days and make some and then I'll not make another sock puppet for I couldn't even tell you how long. And along with sock puppets, we give out these little wormy puppets. They're like a little wormy. And again, I don't mind making them, but I can only make so many. And then I'm like, okay, next thing. So, like I said, I that's why I have so many flies. Like if you see all the flies I've tied, if I tie a bug, I tie it and then I move. And then the next bug and I tie it and I move. So um, yeah, that's pretty much that's me in a nutshell. I'm not going to get this fly done tonight because
Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
we've already been an hour
What
and I haven't even.
Well, you didn't start an hour ago. You started a half hour ago. We talked for
I know
about
I
half hour.
talked. I know I talked.
Yeah.
That's because I have so many friends now. You know, before 3 weeks ago, I didn't have any friends, right? You know, you guys have been my friends for about 3 weeks now, right? You know that, right? Because I remember the first live stream I ever attended was Jimmy R Adventures, and that's where I met Solo, and who else did I meet there? Anyways, Bambi. I met a whole bunch of people in Jimmy's live stream, and I hung out there for a week, and then the following week I decided, hey, you know what? This is pretty cool hanging out with Solo and all Bambi and all these guys. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna start seeing who else is out there. And then I met Lumi, and then I met Cindy, and because then I met Lumi, and then Cindy was in Lumi's chat or live stream, and then that's where I met Lumi. And then I just started visiting all these everybody's thing. That's how I met Mo. Actually, I've only known Mo for a couple of days now, not even 3 weeks. I've known Mo like literally like I've been to 2 of his live streams. But I already love Mo. Mo is amazing. Like I already like, so yeah. So that, like, you guys are all new friends to me, but you know what? You're all amazing. And the other thing is, so like when I started this channel, I I started it 3 years ago, and for 3 years I literally just posted like 50 or 60 videos, but I only got 38 subscribers in 3 years. And in the last 3 weeks, I've like tripled my subscribers. Like I'm up to 110, and that's just from going out and hanging with you guys and getting to meet you guys. So I mean,
do you know Sea Witches 261?
I hung out with Sea Witch for the first time, I think, in Mo's live last night.
Well, they're here.
Sea Witch is in the house.
And Bay came across you in Nimi's channel. Who's Nimi? Nimby.
Nimby. Hey, who's Nimby?
Maybe that's a typo.
I could have been either that, or I'm not sure who Nimby is.
Okay.
But I'm sure I know them from Nimby's. Whoever Nimby is, I know them from Nimby, because you know what? I've been in his.
Our fishing community is strong.
It is, Bay. It is. Yeah. It is. I want to go see some of Sea Witch's paintings too. Though, like, Sea Witch does some painting too. Like him. Yeah, I got some people to check out.
Okay.
I got some people to check out because they paint some stuff. Like I said, yeah, they paint some stuff that's just absolutely incredible. I really want to. Okay, I'm gonna finish this fly up. So this shouldn't be too hard. So I'm gonna attach the line back on to the end, and I'm going to apply pressure, but not too much pressure because it can cut this foam. But I want to make it right up to almost the point of the hook. Yes, darling?
They said it's fly tying with Nimby.
Fly tying with Nimby.
Okay, thank you.
I gotta see it. You know what? I'm gonna have to go back and see. I have subscribed to so many channels in the last 3 weeks that I could not even begin to tell you. Like, I've probably forgotten some people. Forgive me if I'm not great with names, especially like if I came to your channel one day, hung out for a little bit, and then I have been channel hopping. I admit it. I'm sure I'll get some favorite channels. And there are some of you who have really, really stuck out in my head. Some of you are super, super cool. And but you know what? I'm going to be going from channel to channel and seeing people and meeting people, and yeah.
And they said, I've seen you also in No Frills, No Mercy. And Solo said, focus, Daniel son, because you're trying to fly.
Focus, Daniel son. Absolutely. Bay, I know I've been in a lot of places with Bay. Me and Bay have been in a lot of places together.
Okay.
Me and Lumi have been in a lot of places together. Me and Solo have been everywhere. Yeah. Solo and Bambi. Like, if I go into a chat and don't see Solo or Bambi, I gotta ask myself why not. Or Whitney. Yeah, Whitney is all over with me too. Like, me and Whitney and Solo and Bambi and Lumi, we've been all over the place. But regardless of any of that, I am super, super happy to know you guys, and I am super blessed and just very humbled and honored that I have met so many amazing people in such a short time. And yeah, a lot of you have really touched my heart. And as you see, I've done shout outs for you guys and stuff like that. And because you guys you're really awesome. So why wouldn't I do that? Okay, so this is dubbin. Okay. So I'm using a little bit of gray wool dubbin. Okay. So this is just little pieces of wool that I cut up and put in the blender and blend it all up. Okay, so now I'm just gonna I cinched all this down, and I'm just going to cover that up, and it gives it just a nice little transition and makes it look really, really nice. And when one of you gets this, I hope you fish with it, and I hope you let me know how it works. And by the way, if anybody's watching now or afterwards, oh yeah, this last week's live stream, I got 119 people have watched it.
That's cool.
That's a record for me. Like that was crazy. And the week before, 98. So that was pretty awesome. Okay, so I'm done with the thread. So I'm going to cut the thread. I've put a couple of loops in there. And now we're going to make this fly look really pretty. So we're going to bring this fly to life now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to need some gray. So I'm going to take a gray Sharpie marker. And I'm going to cover the top half of this fly with the gray Sharpie. And it'll give it some depth. So
I'm not sure if Lumi's asking us if we have stickers yet, or she's asking someone else.
If we have stickers?
Yeah.
Like, do we have Lumi stickers?
She just said.
Or have we made stickers for people?
Do you have stickers yet? I don't know if she means us or if she's talking to Solo or Mo or I don't know.
You're gonna have to clarify that, Lumi. If you mean, do we got stickers from you?
Oh, Superfly channel.
No, I don't have Superfly stickers.
No.
You think I should get stickers, Lumi? Doesn't it cost money to make those things though? I mean, everything costs money. Obviously, me giving you guys flies, the materials cost money and things. I get that. I don't even know how to go about to make a sticker for the channel. Okay, so the top is gray. And what I want to do is I just want to put a little sort of a center line down with black marker. Like so. And then just to make it like troutish or minnowish, I'm just going to put a few little dots in there, little black dots, just to give it a skin appearance.
So Mo said, I'll have to share your channel on one of my Whatnot shows. People there would love this content.
I was checking out Whatnot today, actually. Don't you have to pay to use it? There's some like user fee or something like that. That's the thing. Like anything where I have to pay, because our government sucks so bad, the cost of everything is just insane. Just insane, absolutely. And in Canada, it's even more insane than you think. So I don't go to places or do things where I have to pay usually, because by the time I pay my internet, that's probably good enough for me. That's why, like, I know Whatnot seems cool, but for me, and I don't want to make money. I know this sounds counterintuitive, me just saying I don't have money, but I don't want to make digital money. I want to make, if I make money, I just want to have a job where I go 9 to 5 and do it. Once in a while, like here in Canada, I have a bin of flies that I sell. So if I go fishing and I see a guy fishing down the street, on the side of the bank, whatever, I sell some flies here and there. But I'm not really, I just want to get a YouTube play button. I don't want to get monetized or any of that stuff. I just want to make some good friends, which I obviously have done, and show my gifts that God has given me. Because again, I'm not that talented on my own. God gave me these gifts, and He gave them to me so that I could share them with you, and that's it. I'm not really. I don't really want to be famous. I don't really want to have tons of money. I just want to meet nice people and share flies. So what I just did here I forgot to tell you I was doing this. Daniel-san, focus. Focus, Daniel-san. Aye. Show me, put on the eyes. Okay, so I took a piece of silver gift bag and a hole punch, and I punched the holes, and then I took some crazy glue, and now I'm gluing them on each side, and it's a bit round, so I'm taking the gift bag and I just round it a little bit between my two fingers, add a dab of crazy glue, and glue them on. And this will hold for a bit. This will hold for a bit, but it will not hold indefinitely. So I am going to show you guys how I UV resin these eyes now. So what I'm going to do now that I make sure they're evenly on and stuck on, what I'm going to do now is take a black marker and I'm going to draw with a black Sharpie marker the pupils of the eye. And you don't want to make them too big because then you'll not see too much of this flashy silver trim, but you don't want to make them too small or they won't really look like a fisheye. And I want them to look kind of like a fisheye.
So there's been a lot of discussion among everybody about stickers. Some are saying it's costly. Some are saying you can get it done where it's not costly. Some are saying you can get a bunch at Temu. And then Solo said they used to be a big deal 3 to 5 years ago as giveaways.
Yeah.
So I don't know where you want to go with that.
All right. The Miss Superfly filled me in on all the chat here about the stickers. I'm gonna go with it's a work in progress.
Yeah.
And for now,
It's not
I'd rather for me,
Yeah.
just to be more personal and on my level,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that I'd rather send you guys flies than stickers. But I'm not saying stickers are bad. And if you guys want to send me stickers, you let me know. I'll gladly have them and I will post them on my channel because I like to share your guys. That's why all your shout outs, I take your logos from your channels and put them in there so that people can go find you because I want you guys to be popular and famous and for those of you who want to be monetized, I'd like to help you get your hours and your subscribers and whatever else you need to be monetized. And like I said, I just want a play button. So I need 100,000 friends. And so far it's looking good. So I dream big, guys. I dream big. Okay.
What are you applying there?
So what I'm applying on here now is UV resin.
Okay.
This is the UV resin part. And I'm building up a little bubble of UV resin liquid. And the cool thing about most UV resins, now there are some that are a little more runny than others, but most UV resins are fairly forgiving. So you can have time to build up a spot on your fly and then touch it with the light. Now the resin I'm using takes about 15 seconds to become almost completely hard, but it is a gel. So it will have a little bit of a tacky, the UV resin I'm using will have just a little bit of a tackiness after, but I'm going to seal that in after with a clear nail polish. And then it'll be as hard can be.
Bambi says, howdy, friend.
Bambi! Bambi, I don't know why. It seems like I haven't seen you in a long time, Bambi.
Yeah.
I wish I could. Yeah. But anyways, Bambi, I love you, girl. It's good to have you in the house. You guys are all amazing. By the way, Bambi, I was telling everybody, I showed everybody their names are in the draw. Your name is in the draw.
Bambi said all the cool people are here.
All the cool people. You know what? All the best of the best are right here. I don't know how I got them all here, but they're here. Okay, so now that's nice and hard. And it's still not completely stuck on, but I'm going to show you guys a trick in a minute. I mean, it is stuck on there, but it's only holding by the crazy glue still at the moment. I haven't done the thing, but first I'm going to build the two eyes, and then I'll show you the trick. So I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other eye. I'm just going to make a little UV resin bubble like so. And Solo's got his name 3 times in the draw. He's quick on the draw. He really wants that fly box. I don't blame him. It's going to be a good box, and if I sold it, well, you know what? I can't say because if I sold it as is right now, it's probably worth $50 right now with what's in there. But by the time I reach 1,000 subscribers, it could be worth a lot more. And we're gonna give away a fly tonight, Bambi. Somebody tonight is gonna get me to mail them a fly. Okay, so that's hardened. So now there's one more thing I gotta do. Is I'm gonna take some UV resin and I'm gonna go around the eye now. So like I made the eye, but now I'm gonna go around the eye so that the UV resin touches both the eye and the foam. And what that's gonna do is now attach the eye onto the foam. And then, no matter how many fish bite it, it is not going to come off. So I do that. And I'll touch my torch. And then I'll just rotate my fly around because I did it on both eyes. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Right now, the waters that we can fish where I am here are not like all the panfish and things that are in still deep water. They're still not biting. And we got snow again today. I almost cried when I seen it start to snow. I'm like, really? I really thought we were done with the snow.
Oh, Bambi said she can't talk, but she's listening because she's driving home from Lease.
Oh, okay. No worries, Bambi. Okay. So those are sealed on there good. So the very last step, I'm going to take some clear nail polish. And the first thing I'm going to do is go onto the two eyes.
Even though you put resin?
Even though there's resin, yeah, because the resin will just clear it. That clear coat on the resin just makes them sparkle.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why that does that, but it does. And then I'm going to take my brush and I'm gently going to just do a stroke along the top and along the sides. And when you do that, don't pull with the brush because it'll pull all the marker, like the black marker, it'll pull it. Okay. And it'll make streaks and all your little dots and speckles will turn into streaks. Oh. And then I turn it over and I just hit the underbelly. And this will just seal it all in nice and pretty. I don't know if you guys noticed, but when I say I have eye issues, I've told you guys in different chats that I have eye issues, and I know all of my friends here are good with it. But just to prove you, this is why I'm always looking so closely at the flies, because when I say I write in all caps, this is why, so that I can literally see what I'm doing.
They said if you would like some of his stickers, just shoot him an email.
I do want some of Bay's stickers. I'm for sure gonna do that. For sure. All right, guys. So this is it.
What's that called?
It doesn't have a name yet.
Oh, okay.
I legitimately have not named this. It's gonna be wiggly, so something wiggly, because
Okay.
it's got like that little lip and it's gonna wiggle. When you pull this, it's gonna swim like this. And this is if you're a fly fisherman, this is as close to having a Rapala in your fly box as you're gonna get. I mean, I tried once putting a Rapala on a fly rod. They're a bit heavy and they don't cast quite right. This is light. It's lighter than a Rapala, but it has that still wiggle like a Rapala. So this is good. I'm gonna leave this to dry on my little drying clip that I have. I don't know if you guys have seen this in other videos. I made this little drying clip. So I'm just gonna clip her in, and then I'm gonna put her over onto my thing. And that's it. That's going in the fly box.
You should make the one you made today.
I'm gonna make the Mo one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make the Mo fly today. I would make the Lumi.
That takes too long.
I would make the Lumi one, but this is gonna. If you think taking that one took long, I will never get this done with talking to you guys and whatever.
No.
This would have to be a project.
Video.
This will be a video or a project for another day.
Yeah.
But I can't wait to use this one. But Mo, my brother Mo, I made this for you, Mo, today. This is the mighty Mo. That's what we've come on, the mighty Mo. I'm gonna make this. It's quick, and I mean it's not super quick, but it's quick enough, and that'll be done. But before I get on that, I want to make sure I answer any questions.
No, they're just talking about stickers between each other.
Wow, a lot of you guys got a lot of sticker. I'm gonna have to go back later, and I'm gonna have to read the chats after we're done. You guys got a lot.
Asking each other if they want stickers from each other.
You guys got lots of sticker
And
information.
who do you use to make them and stuff like that.
I am kind of interested in what they got to say about that. Nice. Yes. Okay. What was I doing? I was gonna explain something. Oh, you know what? I want to give away a. You know what? I will let them choose the fly after we're done tying, and they can decide which fly they want. Regardless, one of those is going to go in the fly box that I made. But you know what? One of them might be able to win one tonight if they want. Ooh, that'll be good. That'll be good. Okay, so the Mighty Mo. The Mighty Mo, I made it to be small and fishy, and I'll tell you.
Solo said the fly came out really nice, Jody. Great job.
Thank you, Solo. Thank you, Solo. Solo's just sucking up because he wants one. He wants one tonight. He's like, I want one of those. It might be Solo. Okay. No, I'm gonna wait till the end. I'm gonna leave that till the end.
Yeah.
At the end, we're gonna do pick a number between 1 and 20, and whoever gets closest to it is gonna win a fly.
Oh, okay.
And that's how it's gonna go. Okay. So what did I do? I needed black because I needed. Actually, you know what? I need a hook. Okay. So we're gonna get a hook. I'm all excited. I want to give away a fly now. I'm so glad you guys all showed up. I really, really am. This shouldn't be on the table. This should not be on the table. I leave tools everywhere and hooks everywhere. It's so bad. Okay, so I'm going to use the same size hook that I did for the other one. And if you all missed it, it was a size 4. So the Mighty Mo is tied on a size 4 straight hook. And the first thing I'm going to do is make the eyes for the Mighty Mo. So basically, I'm going to take these beads. I've got a whole bunch of beads, but in this case, blue. And I'm going to take a broom bristle, a very thick broom bristle. So there are thin broom bristles and medium thick broom bristles and then thick broom bristles. So for these, I'm going to take a thick broom bristle and I'm going to pick out one bead, two bead or not two bead. That is the question. Actually, that's not the right bead. I like to line them up as equally as I can. So not all these beads are made even. Some are a little bit smaller, some are fatter, some are thinner. As I go through my beads, I try to line them up of two as the closest I can. Was there a question?
No, Solo said his number is between 1 and 20. And that's the same one you're going to choose, Jody. So whatever you pick, I pick it too. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Ninja Solo. Solo knows. Solo knows. Solo's going to win, I know, because he does. Actually, you know what? To make it fair, so everybody knows that I'm not a cheater, I am going to take a marker right now and I am going to write a number on this paper, but I'm not going to show you guys, between 1 and 20. And I'm going to fold it up. It is written on this paper, and I'm going to give it to the beautiful Mrs. Superfly, and I will not look at it again until the last few minutes or so of the live stream. And then whoever gives me the number closest to that
Wins a fly.
wins a fly. Yeah. So the number has been chosen. And Solo, I wish you all the best of luck, and everybody else. And you guys
But
can
they can't guess till when we're almost over.
And the person who's closest is going to get to choose between a Mighty Mo or a whatever the hell we're going to call this. So, and I'll even let you name, if you choose the whatever the hell we're going to call it, I'll even let you name it. How about that?
No.
Solo.
No. I don't think so.
Nope. The Mrs. Superfly says nope, nope, nope. Okay. So to make those eyes, we've got them onto the broom bristle. And you're going to need a lighter for this. I've got a lot of lighters, but I don't smoke. So smoking is bad, kids. Smoking is bad. Anyways, I'm going to leave probably about 3 millimeters worth of broom bristle at the end. And I'm going to take my lighter and melt it, blow it, and push it down on my vise really quickly. And basically that seals that on there. This is also how you can make like shrimp eyes and other kinds of eyes. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take my hemostats. And for these eyes, you don't need them to be super, super wide apart. Just maybe probably about 3 millimeters, to be honest. I'm going to put my hemostats in there, turn it over. I'm going to take my plastic scissors, because broom bristles are plastic. Leave another 3 millimeters, give it a cut. Put the broom bristle aside, because I never waste anything. I can use that on another fly. And I'm going to hold now in my hands my hemostats. And I'm going to light it on fire. Pop! Same process. And now you have a beautiful pair of blue eyes for the Mighty Mo. I even love saying that, Mighty Mo. Some things you like to say, eh? There's just some things I like to say. When the sun comes up over the water, Jody's going fishing when the sun comes up. I woke up singing that to the Mrs. Superfly today. So I'm going to attach my thread onto the hook. And I'm not going to go all the way down because I only need a little bit of thread to tie on the eyes. So I'm going to tie the eyes on right below the eye. of the hook, but I'm not going to cover it completely up because obviously if you cover up the eye of your hook, you'll never get that fly tied on. I bet you the Mighty Mo would be great for trout.
Oh, Mo said they call the Missouri River the Mighty Mo sometimes, so it's fitting. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can thank the Mrs. Superfly for that because I was going to call it the Mini Mo, but she said, no, call it the Mighty Mo. So I'm like, okay, Mighty Mo. But you know what? It might be mini, but it's mighty.
Yes.
Sometimes the smallest things can do the best things. Okay, so I tied in those eyes on the Mighty Mo, like so. Now I'm going to go to the back of the fly, and I'm going to find my black feather, which I probably used up. Nope, I didn't. So I got some black feather, just like I did with the gray feather. So here it is in black. And I need to pick out the bushy parts and line them all up and pick off this part that's not going to be bushy. And I never throw them out either. I just put them back in the bag because there's all kinds of different flies that'll need it. So there we go. We got a nice bushy tail. And I'm going to trim off the excess. I'm going to line it up. And I'm going to tie it in. Just like that. All right. So now I'm going to find my blue metallic flash. And I have some from before when I made the original Mighty Mo. I love this blue flash, man. It looks so good. It blends in so nice with these eyes too.
Solo said that looks like his eyebrow, and Lumi said, I was thinking the same thing.
Nobody wants a unibrow. Maybe Elmo wants a unibrow. To be honest, I don't think I could do an Elmo like Lumi. Lumi does the best Elmo impersonation. Lumi, if fishing doesn't work out for you, you can always come and be a Elmo impersonator on for Laugh Out Loud Puppets. I can't afford to pay you anything, but we'll have a good time. Oh, you know what? I could pay you in flies and cookies.
We don't have an Elmo puppet.
We don't have an Elmo puppet. We have a lamb chop puppet. Beautiful. Look at that sparkle. Pretty. Those fish gonna gobble that up. Okay, so now I'm gonna pinch it and just tie it to the end. So that just tightened it all up there. Beautiful. Okay, next part. I'm gonna take some pink fun foam. And as you can see, between the eyes and the tail is a little long. So I need to trim it. I'm going to line it up between the eye and the tail and trim it. So eyeball it. And now this will be able to fit on there just like that. Beautiful. And again, before I tie it on, I'm going to do a couple of little half-hitch finger knots because should I snap my thread, it won't unravel everything on me. So pretty much every time I tie in a material, then I do one of those half-hitch finger knots. And that just allows whatever material I tied in not to come undone should bad things happen. And sometimes bad things happen. It might still be a little long.
Lumi said she would voice over for free for us because we're awesome.
Oh!
And she said, Elmo doesn't want a unibrow.
Elmo doesn't want a unibrow.
And she said her poor kids got scolded by Elmo.
Your kids got scolded by Elmo?
My poor kids got scolded by Elmo.
Elmo.
And Bay said, yeah, I think Lumi would be a great voiceover for a cartoon character.
She would be.
And Solo said, well, the older we get, the bushier the unibrow.
Not just the unibrow, hair in the ears,
No.
thicker hairs in the nose, hair.
Okay.
Anyways,
We won't go there.
we won't talk about the hair and the unibrows. Okay. So what
Turning out nice.
yeah, it's starting to look great.
Yeah.
I am for sure this summer looking forward to fishing with a Mighty Mo. And like, okay, so I did design this today for you, Mo, but at the same time, I've been fishing for so long, fly fishing anyways, for so many fish. I kind of know that I just know that this color scheme is gonna catch fish. And the size of the fly and the shape of the fly, I know this is gonna be a 300 fish day for me when I fish this. So one episode for you, Mo, is going to be me fishing this, and this is going to be a killer day for sure. Lumi, on the other hand, I love this fly. This is such a pretty fly. I know I'm going to get fish to eat it. I don't know if it's going to be a 300 fish day, but I'm sure that I'm going to get this. So when I film this one, and you guys know I don't do live fishing, right?
No.
I have explained that to you guys. I just can't. I don't have data on my phone, and I don't have a really good phone. So I just when I'm fishing, I record it. I can still talk to you guys and just pretend you're there, and then later, if you watch those videos, you'll know. But unfortunately, I don't do live fishing. I do this live fly tying and gear, talking about the gear and whatever else you guys really want to talk about. But unfortunately, the live fishing is a no go. Okay, so when I tied the original Mighty Mo, I did not paint it first, which I'm going to do now. I tied everything in and then had a heck of a time painting it. So this one took me a while to make. So learning as we go, I'm going to paint the underbody first, and then I'm going to tie the legs and things on, and it'll be much better and much quicker. So I'm going to take the, yes.
Mo said he's going fly fishing in Montana in a month. Do you have any suggestions on your favorite flies? Will be my first time.
Wow. Okay.
You want to answer that after?
Yeah. Let me just.
While you're doing.
No, I'll answer it while I'm doing it.
Okay.
So I'm going to paint the sides a pink stripe on each side. All right, like that. And then I'm going to take my black marker, and then I'll answer Mo. I do have some suggestions for you, Mo. Of course, I've never fished in Montana, although I've always wanted to, especially since a river runs through it. I know with some of the flies I tie in Montana, I would be a very popular tyer for sure. They have a lot of cool flies, though. I would definitely say, like, those hoppers. Trout love hoppers. So any grasshopper, 100% will catch trout. Beetle patterns, mayfly patterns. As far as having a specific pattern, like a lot of streamer flies. The thing about Montana, and again, I'm not a local, so obviously not even in that country, so I can't tell you.
Right.
But from all the live streams I've watched and things and different YouTube stuff, right, the rules about hooks, like whether they have to be barbless, whether they have to be one hook or two hooks or hopper dropper, or I don't know all the rules off by heart, so you can't quote me on that.
Okay.
But I would assume grasshoppers are good. One hooked grasshopper will be good. As far as being barbless, don't know about that. You'll have to check the local waters rules about that. But yeah, I got fly patterns for sure to show you that I'll show you after I finish this. I'll set you up, Mo. Okay, so what I did was the pink stripe on the side, and I did one black strip on the top. All right, so there's the colors. And what I like to do is now this, okay, remember what I always told you guys. Take your bobbin out of the way so you don't get any glues or paints in there. You don't want no nail polish in there either. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my nail polish and I'm just going to just gently dab those black line across the top. And I'm going to turn the fly to the side. And I'm just going to dab on the pink line. And I know what you're going to say, but Jody, why didn't you just coat the whole thing? Because, good question, by the way, guys. If I do that, it's going to, the Sharpie marker is going to run and the whole paint scheme of this fly is going to get wrecked.
Right.
So what I do is I just touch the colored parts, don't gently, and don't let them blend. And any of you painters out there will understand this for sure, like Mo and Bay and See Which, you guys will all understand this about not letting certain colors blend when you're painting. So that's why. And then I let them dry for a little bit. And actually, matter of fact, I'm going to show you guys why right here. See how it kind of dripped in there? The black kind of dripped in there a little bit. So I am not going to give you guys this fly. I will tie whoever, if somebody wants this fly, I will tie them another one because I'm not going to give it to you like that. But I'm going to fish it because I know it'll catch fish. So I'm just going to fish it as is. So I'm going to just take a dab of nail polish while I'm here and just touch the eyes. With that, it does two things. It makes those eyes stick onto the broom bristle, and it just adds a little bit of gloss. And then, again, I would wait and let it dry, but now that it's already run, I'm not going to do that. And for time's sake, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and now touch all the spots. And now when that dries, that'll be good. And like I said, I will give whoever an absolute better done one. It always happens when you tie in live, those kind of weird things happen. Okay, so now I'm going to take my thread. I'm going to go under below the eyes. I'm going to take some orange wool dubbin. By the way, guys, next week, if anybody joins me, I'm going to tie a really super complicated fly. Because I know to get started, I've been tying some very simple flies. But I would like to tie something super, super complicated just to show off my real skills. Not that I'm saying this isn't real skills, but I want to show you guys some real bugs. So I'm just going to finger dub that on and then make a little noodle and tie that on. And that gives you the little orange collar. And that little orange collar is the hot spot, which will just drive those fish bananas. And then this afternoon, me and the wife were discussing when I was tying this. I, of course, asked my wife, should I go with the light blue or the blue and red? And we both decided on the light blue, so I'm going to do that again. But I just like to share with you guys the process of what we did. So I need one of these. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie off. Here's the good thing about fly tying, and I don't know if enough guys do this, but just because you're tied to a fly doesn't mean that you can't tie off a fly and move a little bit of ways. So like I'm going to tie off here, I'll go to the end because I'm going to add the end feed in first. And then I'm going to reapply my thread. Give it a trim. And as you can see, instead of trying to take my thread all through there and making some weird lines and stuff, I just put the thread where I needed it to be. And a lot of guys won't do that. They'll just add weird lines into their patterns. Like their foam will have some weird lines and they'll be like, it doesn't matter, the fish will eat it. But it just, as you can see, it only took me a second to do that. So why wouldn't you do it that way? Okay, so I'm going to put in the first back leg on the one side, and then I'm going to put it on the other side. And tie them in like that. And you only need about 3 wraps or 4 wraps. And then we want it to be about yay long. And we're going to snip it. And now you got some nice jiggly legs. I love this fly, Mo. I honestly, I wonder if the fish in Montana would like it.
Lumi says there's places in Idaho that you can only fly fish.
Absolutely.
She wants to learn so she can catch that lightning trout.
Absolutely.
And Mo said, "You mean these grasshoppers you tied were easy? That was your talent."
Yeah, Mo. Okay, I'm going to finish this in a second, but I'm going to show Mo something right now. Oh. That's a praying mantis, Mo. Grasshopper is easy compared to this. This is an 8-hour tie. Grasshopper is about half hour, maybe an hour. I'm getting pretty good, so they're about a half hour now, but they used to take me an hour. This guy is an 8-hour tie right here. The praying mantis, the grasshopper eater. Yeah. There you go. There you go, Mo. What else did I show you guys?
Lumi said, "Wow." Be careful you don't spill your resin.
Yeah, I'm not gonna knock everything over, but I'll. What else can I show them? Some spiders, some gross spiders. I got a gross spider.
They said, "That's amazing. You're definitely the goat."
I don't know if you guys will be able to. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this.
Oh, I'm not looking at that.
Maria, Miss Superfly is gonna puke if she sees this, but this is a spider I tied.
Put it down more. There.
Down more.
Now they can see it. That's gross, honey.
That one takes a couple of hours to tie that. I got more flies, guys, than I can ever possibly. I did some wood carved ones. Let's see. These ones I carved out of wood, so I didn't really do too much tying on these. These are wood carved ones. I have spent a lot of my life studying bugs.
They give you trophies. Lumi said, "Wow," again.
I love you guys. I love you guys so much. Like it's incredible to be here with you guys. Just for most of my life, I have not really showed off my talents. And you guys are some of the first to really see some of this stuff. You know that river runs through it that we were talking about? I did this display for the river runs through it. So I made this whole box and everything. And it's like it can stand on a table or it can be hung up. And in the box, this fly here is in the movie. That's the one that they talk about in the movie, stonefly. This is it. It's the, what is it called? Its official name is the banga bug or something, but this is the one. Did I write it in here? Bunyan bug. It's been a while since I made this. Yeah, so this is a bunyan bug, stonefly number 8, size number 8. So when they're talking about the bunyan bug in the movie, that's the fly right there. So
they get it's delayed for them, right?
Yeah, it's a bit delayed. There's probably a bit of a delay on the channel, and of course that's because I run everything through my OBS.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's why.
Okay.
So a bit of that. So there you go, guys. I like I said, I've been doing it a long time. It kept me out of trouble in high school, kept me away from drugs, kept me away from being a bad boy, kept me away from that. So now I tied on the back legs and tied them in. I'm going to cut this. And now I'm going to reattach this up on this first body segment. And now I can tie in those side legs.
Solo said that box was really cool. Good job, Jody.
Thank you, Solo. So along with having a fly tying fetish, I have a box fetish. I collect boxes.
Well, you make them too.
Because I make boxes. So not only do I collect them, but I make them, and then I make them into displays. I use them in puppets. So I got like a box full of boxes because I just love just creating and anything artistic. Anyways,
I better one on at a time.
I put one on at a time. So
is that the way you're supposed to do it?
Absolutely.
Wow.
So when you put these legs on, you take these legs, you fold them in half on your thread, and now you see you can adjust them anywhere on the fly you want them. And once you get them nice and even in there, you just tie it down, and then you can just adjust them with your fingers. And now you got nice jiggly legs. And for trout and panfish, that just drives them bananas.
Right.
And anybody who's used any kind of jiggly leg flies or mold, like a jigs or anything like that, you know that. And now I can put the other one on the other side. Ba-doo! Just like that. And a couple of wraps in. And there you go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go underneath and just do one wrap up behind this orange. And then 2 just with my fingers. And I'm going to tie it in. When I do the final knot, I always do like 4 or 5, just to make sure that is so tight in there, it is not going to come undone. And then I trim it off, and there you have the mighty Mo. And I cannot wait to fish that. I think it's going to be a spectacular fly. And before I go to bed tonight, I'm going to tie another one. And if somebody wants this, they can have this. The person who guesses between 1 and 20. Actually, let's do that now. Let's do that now. So these are the 2 flies, guys. These are the 2 flies.
Well, Lumi likes the whatchamacallit one.
Lumi likes the whatchamacallit?
Yeah.
The gray one?
I guess
I know Mo's going to be partial to the Mo. But he can, if he doesn't, I'm not going to hold it against him. He can pick whatever.
The
But
one you just finished solo set nice fly.
yeah, the one I finished, this is
I like that one too.
the good. Okay, so here, I'll basically break it down for you. Both these flies are going to catch fish. This fly is going to be a little difficult for you guys to use if you don't have a fly rod already. If you have a fly rod,
What's that one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
if you have a fly rod, and you can use this one.
Oh.
Okay. If you don't have a fly rod, you can more easily use this one because you can use it under a float. You can use it under a plastic bubble. There's a lot of ways to fish this fly. So this one is probably more fishable without a fly rod. This one is more fishable with a fly rod because you need that fly rod to work it and to get it out there. But that's the difference. And you could probably get away with using it with not. But anyways, whoever wins the 1 to 20 gets to choose between those. And I will send them. Actually, you know what? Just for kicks and giggles, I'm going to include this one in there. So you get to choose between the Lumi Rainbow or the Rainbow Monster for Lumi. You get to choose between the Mighty Mo or the whatever the hell you want to call this, which is a good fly. And for me, I could go out with any one of those three and make them catch fish. So I would be happy for any of that. So right now, and I'll let you guys see. Why are you laughing at, Maria?
Nothing.
Right now, I'll let you guys see my face. There I go, breaking the glass again. Okay. Right now, all you guys here in the chat right now, put a number between 1 and 20, and I'm gonna go through, and the closest one is gonna win. You'll have your choice. So Solo says 3.
Yeah, I know.
You're writing them down?
Yeah, I am.
Lumi says 7.
I know.
Bay says 14.
Yeah. Bambi says 11.
Bambi says 11.
It says 6 people are watching, but I think there's just 3 talking. The 4 of them talking.
Well, we'll see. I'll give them a couple of minutes. We already know.
Where is Mo?
Yeah, where is Mo?
Maybe he had to step out or step away, or maybe his thing died.
Maybe he went to finish his grasshopper from yesterday. I'll give him a second. We'll give it a second. I'm just looking for the last Mo. I'm just looking for the last Mo comment. Maybe he had to pee.
Jody.
Hey, it happens.
You don't have to say pee, though.
It's not a bad word. We all have to pee sometimes.
Maybe he had to go to the men's room.
Okay, the gentleman's room.
The gentleman's room.
Solo's like, you snooze, you lose. That's how it is, Solo, eh?
Just kidding.
He's not kidding. He says he is, but I know he's not. He's like, dang, Jody, give me my fly.
Well,
I'm going to tell you, Solo.
you're not closest one.
Solo, so far you're not
You're
the closest.
farthest.
You're not the closest one, Solo. Not yet, anyways. Solo's like, reshuffle. Here, let me fix it. So you can see my pretty face. That's the thing. I voided the warranty on this on my PC camera here, because I took the cap off so I can adjust the lens manually.
Who's Yoshi? Bay?
I was
Yeah, Bay.
going to choose
Yoshi's Bay.
13, but Yoshi chose 14.
Okay, that's Bay.
Okay, so Yoshi is
And so was telling Whitney to pick a number. He taking over.
Yeah, Whitney, pick a number between 1 and 20.
Maybe she doesn't want them.
She doesn't have to keep it. She could give it to her husband. She
Well,
could
maybe
give it
she doesn't want them.
give it to a friend.
She doesn't have to participate.
No, she doesn't have to participate. Peer pressure is a bad thing.
16.
Whitney, 16.
Okay, so choose 15. Solo. She chose 16.
Are we? What am I going to do with you, Solo?
I guess Mo is out, so
Mo's not
he's not here.
Mo's not here right now. So
1, 2, 3. Okay, so you're gonna give it.
Okay. So
Do you know who's got it?
do you know who's got it?
Absolutely.
Okay, so the Mrs. Superfly has all the numbers now. So we're all locked in. All right.
So the number Jody chose was
The number I chose between 1 and 10 or 1 and 20 was 8.
So Lumi wins.
So Lumi, you are the closest,
And she gets to pick
and
what
you get to
flag.
pick which one you want.
Yeah.
So you can have Mighty Mo, a Lumi's Rainbow Monster, or the whatever we haven't even called it yet, which you can call it whatever you want.
She goes, oh my goodness.
You say, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Awesome, Lumi.
Lumi, you got a plastic bubble at home like to fish with, don't you? This one might be good for you, to be honest.
I think she likes the gray one though.
But you can fish with it.
Let's see what she
You pick
says.
what you want. No pressure. No pressure. I'm not
She
gonna.
wants the rainbow monster actually for my board.
All right.
Okay.
So Lumi's getting the rainbow monster. Here it is. The Lumi's rainbow monster that I designed for Lumi. And you know what? I know this is going to produce fish. You have bass where you are, don't you, Lumi? Oh, you're going to put it on your board. I know you're not even going to fish this. But I'm going to fish it for you. And when I catch fish, that episode, I'm going to post it up. And we're going to talk about how well the Lumi's rainbow monster works for bass and panfish around my local waters. So I'm going to catch fish with this Lumi. But you're going to get this one here. This is the Lumi's one right here. So we'll have to...
She, like, you have to email each other? Like, how were you?
Yes, I'm going to need her email.
Okay.
So I think I
Does
will...
she have your email?
No, Lumi, do you have my email? My email? Yeah, Lumi, email me. My email's in my description of my channel. Email me, and then I'll get your email that way.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'll send that out this week. I'm so glad you got the Lumi monster. That's awesome.
Cool.
The rainbow Lumi monster. I like it. This is good. I had a real fun time, guys. It's always a pleasure hanging out with you guys. And yeah, you guys know I'm blessed. I get mushy and sappy at the end of my lives because I wait all week. To do this with you guys. And I know I do the odd one in between. This week I didn't. I apologize for that. I should. I tried to, but I had a lot of shout outs and things that I've been working on, and the weather has been crazy. So like I tried to go out and fish, and the day I wanted to fish, we end up not going fishing because the weather was crazy. So we went to my mom's, and yeah, it was crazy. This week, what are you laughing at?
A Solo Ninja shirt and fly coming to stores near you soon. Sure.
Absolutely. You know what? I don't know if I'll get it finished, but it's only 9:13.
Wow. People have a life, Jody.
Yeah, I know people have a life, but you know what? I'm going to start the Ninja Fly. If we don't get it done, then we don't get it done. But I'm going to work on a Ninja Fly while we chitty chat here.
Okay.
The
Or you
ninja
could-
ninja
or you
fly.
could do a live stream this week and do the ninja fly. Or you can start it.
You know what? How about I put it to a vote?
No.
All the
You
people in
start it.
here would, if you would like to see me start tying the ninja fly right now on the spot, let me know. And if you want to go to bed,
Yeah.
and
You won't get offended.
I won't get offended if
No.
you guys got to go. 2 hours is a long time.
Yeah.
Trust me.
And then you can do your exercise.
And then right. So if I don't start tying the ninja fly, then I'm going to do some exercising, because I do like 10,000 steps in the evening and 10,000 in the morning. So if I don't tie the fly, I will put on some music and start tying start doing my steps. But if I start to tie it, I can tie a ninja. I can make Solo a ninja. I know Solo wants me to make him a ninja.
It's
120,
still
120. Oh, the shirts, 125. So while everybody's deciding, I'm going to start it anyways.
Okay.
Just because I want to.
But if they don't want to stay, they can go.
If they don't want to stay, then they're slash those prices. Right, Louie? Solo knows. Solo knows. Okay. So since I've been using this size hook, which is a number 4 straight hook, I am going to number 4 straight hook again. And I'm going to take some black invisible thread. I'm not sure why they call it invisible when it's black, but it's black nylon thread anyways. It still blends in with most things.
It's only 6 o'clock where Lumi is.
Right? Lumi hasn't even had dinner yet. She's going to eat some trout. Trout, let them all out. These are the things that we sing about. Come on. Lumi, I'm talking to you. Come on. I think.
Do you want them to see your face or what you're tying? 'Cause
Oh,
they're seeing your
oh.
face.
I want them to see my face. Don't you think look, I shaved and everything for you guys.
They want to see the flower.
Okay. Oh, fine. Fly it is. Solo's like, I want to see what my ninja fly is looking like. Okay. I'm going to have to readjust the camera, though, so that they can see the fly better than they can see my face. All right. So, like on a ninja, they wear, well, they usually have a different color, right? So, on the ninja that I did for Solo in the video was red. So for the belt, I'm going to take some red feathers. Yeah, I'm going to take some red feathers and I'm going to tie it on there, some red marabou. And this is going to represent the belt. And I can tell you one thing, black and red is a great combination for fish. So this is going to be not only ninja-like, it's going to be fishy-like. All right. So, and because ninjas are stealthy, I'm not going to put any sparkle in the tail because ninjas need to be stealthy. So if I was being flashy, I'd put a little bit of sparkle in there, but I'm just going to put no sparkle because I'm just going to let it be stealthy. This is a stealthy fly. So what I'm going to do for the ninja, Let me think. I think it needs to be a booby eye fly, it needs to have like, it needs to have a little bit of booby eyes, because when you see a ninja's eyes, you see like just their eyes. You don't see their body. You just, they're all black, but you can see their eyes. So I'm just gonna make black eyes, but I'm gonna make like a sparkle in their eyes. They're gonna make like a booby eye. That's what I'm gonna do. So let's see, Solo. I'm just trying to think if I have any cut already. No, I don't. No, I don't. So I'm gonna have to cut some booby eyes right here. So I'm gonna cut a strip of black fun foam, like so. And like I made those other little tubes, that's how I'm gonna make the booby eyes. But instead of making like a large loop, I'm gonna make a very, very tight loop. If I can find my glue. My poor desk. Okay, so for this one, now I am just healthy, stealthy. Did you mean stealthy? You are stealthy. You might be healthy too. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little dab of glue, and then I'm gonna just pinch it over, and that's gonna start our ability to roll it up. And we're gonna roll this one really tight. This one's gonna be really tight. And you wanna roll it to about the size of what a hole puncher would punch a hole at. Because we're gonna put some little silver eyes on there. Okay, so now we're gonna take our glue, we're gonna run a little strip of glue, and then we're gonna push it in, and then we're just gonna hold it for a couple of seconds till that dries. Look how multitasking I am. I'm holding that while it dries. I'm putting the cap on. Check that dexterity, guys. Check that dexterity. That only comes with years of practice. In year one, I didn't do any kind of maneuvers like that. Okay, so now that's dry. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to trim that flush with that. Beautiful, beautiful. And now I'm going to take my little poker tool. It has a name. I'm not sure what it is. It's a poker tool to me. I'm going to ask Solo. Solo knows. What is this tool called, Solo? It's like, how do you tie flies, Jody? And you don't know the name. But anyways, I'm going to take my poker tool and I'm going to poke a hole right through that tube, right straight smack dab in the middle. And my fish hook is going to go right through there. It's called a pick. Solo knows, see? There is another name for it. There is another name for it, but I absolutely can't remember. Okay, so I slid it on. So now, stealthy. This is looking stealthy. Healthy and stealthy and wealthy. Solo, we're going to get the Ninja puppet selling Solo Ninja flies. They're $105.99. Okay, so now I'm going to take my thread and I'm going to literally go right in the center and then pull it down onto the one side of the eye, go from underneath, pull it pretty tight, go right in the center again, go on the other side of the eye, underneath, and pull it up. And I'm going to do that a few times. So bear with me. And I might crazy-ate it a little bit just to try and get it to stay on. Forgive the squeaking, but this is kind of new. And when it's new, these stickers cause it to squeak. It is a little annoying, but it's all good. And also these eyes will stop turning once I put all the other parts that I have sort of in mind. And by the way, I'm making this up as I go along. So, yeah, it's going to be, that's what usually happens. Here's the thing about fly tying. Make it look either fishy or buggy. If you make it look fishy or buggy, the fish will eat it. Because what do fish eat? Fishes and bugs. So that's my pro tip. If you're tying flies, make it look buggy. So I'm trying to think now. Do I want it to be fuzzy? I want it to be fuzzy. And I want it to be, this part, I want to be all black in here. All black. The whole thing. So I'm going to get some black wool dubbin. And this fly is going to be called the Stealthy Ninja. The Solo's Stealthy Ninja. After my good buddy, Solo. And that fly is Ari Motomo. It's going to be the Ari Motomo fly. And you can get them on my channel for $105.99. Oh my gosh. But I'm definitely, so like every fly you've seen today, I'm going to tie at least 3 or 4 of these over the next day or so, because not only is Solo going to get one and Lumi's going to get one, but I want to make sure I have one of each of these flies as a reference point. And I am definitely going to be fishing these flies in the summer. So like there's going to be a day where I take out all these flies, I do an episode in honor of you guys, and fish all your flies, all the ones I've made for you guys. I am going to fish them. And
is Mo asking you how long do you stream for? Or someone else?
Yeah, no, that's Mo. Mo, I
usually just 2 hours.
I normally just go 2 hours. So I normally just go from 7 o'clock my time to 9 o'clock. But sometimes, like tonight, and pretty much every week so far, I just have so much fun with you guys that I'll just kind of go over until we stop having fun, or until we get sleepy or whatever.
Well, it's usually not more than
it's usually not going to be more than 2 hours. Is 2.5 hours at the most. So, and if you got to go, Mo, I completely understand. And if you're enjoying it and you're spending time with us, we love you, Mo. Oh, by the way, Mo, we gave away some flies. We looked for you, but you disappeared for a few minutes. So we did the draw. Solo, it's all Solo's fault. He was like, I want my flies, but Solo did not win. Lumi won. You know what Lumi won? Lumi won the Lumi fly. Yeah, Lumi's getting the Lumi fly. So that's so cool. And right now I'm making a ninja fly for Solo. Yes, I am. I like you guys. I can create. You guys can tell me any fly and I can create it on the spot. So like I did with the other fly, I'm just punching out some eyes here, some sparkly eyes. This will be the only sparkle this fly has. The ninja fly. And before I put the body and everything, I am going to glue this part of the eyes on there. So the reason that I wound that part really tight is for 2 reasons. A, so it'll float, more foam, more floaty. And 2, it gives me something to glue these eyes on. So it gives me a base to glue them on, like so. So there's one eye. And then I will flip it over.
He has to head out, but he'll definitely swing by next week. And he said it was a great show.
Thank you so much, Mo. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna when you get around to finishing that cricket or that grasshopper, I absolutely want to see that. So I will, if you do it and I'm not around, I will definitely watch you do it. Like I'll go back and watch it because I absolutely want to see the finishing of that, because that was super, super cool, Mo. I there's no other way to say it. I really enjoyed spending time with you last night, and That was awesome. So, all right, Mo. Well, you're the best. Thank you so much. And I'll tell you a secret. Keep an eye out for a shout out from Grampy because you're gonna get a shout out from Grampy. So
Solo said, if he had won, like honestly, he said honestly, if I
yeah.
won, I was gonna give it to Lumi anyways. But he's happy Lumi won.
Mo. All right, I mean Solo, you're the man. Solo is the man. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut.
Mo said he might paint live again tonight. He might.
Ooh.
Worst case, he'll send you a picture of it, and he said best of luck.
All right, Mo. I'll be when I do my walk. I'll be keep my eye out for it. And if you don't do it tonight, I will definitely catch you another night. Okay, so this is going to be the back shell of the Ninja. I'm so blessed. Look at all these wonderful people. How can you not feel blessed when you're surrounded with beautiful people? I mean, it's so nice to have these people. Okay, so that's going to be the back. But before I tie that in, I need some rubber legs. I think the Ninja would have like, really flexible rubber leg. Acha! Oh! Ah! Oh! Choppy prices. So for that, we need something kind of dark. What? Yes, Mrs. Superfly. You know what? Actually, you know what? I think the legs need to be red. You think the legs should be red, Solo? To match the tail? I think I will throw a little red in there. Let's do that. Absolutely. Okay. I know I didn't wait for your response, but I'm doing it. I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Bambi, check out Mo for sure. Mo Mo's cool. You want to see some cool paint jobs? Mo's got some cool paint jobs. You got to see some Mo. Absolutely. All right. So let's get these. I need two of the same length leg right here.
Well, I don't think you should go past 10 o'clock. That's late.
Yeah, we're not going past 10 o'clock. I'm about
You're loud. You're extremely loud.
I'm about 2 minutes away. Mrs. Superfly is worried that I'm disturbing the neighbors because we live in an apartment, so we don't want to disturb our neighbors. I mean, they always disturb us, but we're polite. Okay, so some red legs. Technically, that this Moe's Ninja is if you ask any other fly tire except me, it's called a booby fly because of this booby eyes in the front and this is what calls these a booby. So if you ask anybody, this will be a booby. But boobies have all kinds of names. The tequila sunrise, depends what kind of colors, cotton candy. These are killer for trout and bass and other panfish. And they can be fished a couple of different ways. I'll explain that to you, the ways you can fish this in a minute. Okay, so I got the legs, the red legs in. And now I'm tying in the back. And as I do the back, I'm going to go, I might have to spread these legs a little bit so that they don't bunch up. And then I'll tie it down. And you have to play with them a little bit because to make sure that they don't get completely smushed down, because I really want them to be out the side. Come on, you legs. Why are you not dangling even? I'm going to add a little bit of black dubbin just into the center, and that'll help these legs to stay dangled properly. Just a little bit. Plus, it'll make it look more buggy. And buggy is always better. The more buggy you can make something look, the more likely a fish is to eat it. Okay, that's better. There we go. And then I'll just come up from here. Beautiful. Now I can tie it off. Like so. And I'm done with my thread, so I can trim that off. So I don't, that's what we're looking at right here, is very, very buggy ninja bug. This is the Ari Matamo Ninja, booby ninja. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some black pupils in there. And those black pupils are going to drive those fishies wild. I did this one kind of quick. It just kind of came together. I used my ninja power. Didn't you know ninjas make great fly tires? Is Bambi heading out? Oh, Bambi said hello, Mrs. Superfly. She gotta leaving. Thank you, Bambi. Much love. Always love for you guys. And we will catch you on the next one, Bambi. Okay, so I used some UV resins to make the eyes like I did on that other fly. Little pro tip about UV resins, if you don't know, don't stare directly into the light. And don't keep your face super close to any fly that you're using UV resin on, because inhaling it over a long period of time is bad, just like any other nail polishes or glues that you might use. Always try and do it in a as ventilated area as you possibly can. Do. How are we looking? 37. Okay. We're good.
I gotta call my dad at 10.
Yeah. The Mrs. Superfly's got to make a phone call in a minute or so. So a few minutes. So we're going to wrap this one up in a minute. And we'll have to figure a way to... We'll have to get Solo one of these. We know Solo's going to need one of these. Solo's going to need the ninja. By the way, every single fly that I tied today will be going into the Superfly box for the draw. So somebody is for sure going to get a ninja. Somebody is going to get a Mighty Mo. And somebody is going to get a Lumi fly. I might have to tie up... I might have to tie a fresh Lumi fly because I'm sending that Lumi fly to Lumi, but I'll be definitely, somebody will get a Lumi fly and a Solo Matemo Ninja fly. Okay, so did that dry hard? Yeah, that dried hard. Okay, so the last step is just a little bit of coating of clear nail polish over the eyes to make it glossy. And there you go, Mr. Solo. Solo nose. Solo nose. And for kicks and giggles, I'll probably tie up a Bambi fly and put it in because we talked about the Bambi fly. I know I tied that on a different episode, but since I aired it today, somebody going to win it. And remember, guys, even if you're not a fly fisherman yourself or want to fish with flies or whatever, if you want to win it, you can still win it because you could give it to a husband or your wife or your kids or your aunties or uncles or friend at work or your boss. Ugh, why would you give it to your boss? Anyways, maybe you have a good boss. You could give it to somebody, or you could sell it. Just don't tell me you sold it. Actually, tell me if you sold it, because then I'll know, hey, people are going to pay for these things. No. But yeah, you can do anything you want with it. Hang them on your wall, keep them just to say, hey, you got flies from the Superfly. And if I die, they're going to be worth $10 million, right? So like all artists, if an artist dies, they're worth millions of dollars. So if you want the fly box, and again, some of you are already in here. Solo, you're in here like 3 times because Solo's the ninja, right? When you're competing with, you got to come on a night Solo's not here, although that's never. So you'll have to compete with Solo. When I flash up that thing, don't even wait for me to say it. Just if you see the Jody logo, the tie-in logo, you just type that name in there quick, and the first one gets their name in the draw. So
Bay's gonna jump on his vice.
nice.
He's gonna tie up some jigs for Saving Grace giveaway.
Nice.
Wow.
That's awesome. That's awesome, Bay. Are you doing that live, Bay? Or you're just gonna do it? Do you do any live streaming, Bay?
So we'll put it on his fishing hat.
Solo, if you want a ninja for your hat, I can put it on a pin. I don't have to tie it on a hook. I could tie it on a bobby pin or a straight pin, and then you don't have to jab your head. And you and Bambi were like the first 2 to start following me, and you were the first 2 to watch my first live stream. So I'm gonna send you a ninja, and if you want one to fish with, I'll make you one to fish with, and one for your hat, because you guys have been literally supporting me the longest. And
so does Bay want just the fly box or the flies also in the box? He thinks the box is cool.
no, of course.
Well, you don't know. Maybe he wants you to just make him a box.
No, of course, Bay's going to get all the flies that go in the box. We have some good ones in there. Hey, I'll just take 1 minute and show the flies, since we're all here. So this is Bay. This is if you didn't see earlier, this is the fly box with my logo on it, and then the flies. And then inside the fly box, there's 2 other little boxes. This one is empty at the moment, but I'm sure by the time I get to 1,000 subscribers, it'll be full. And these are all the flies that have gone into the box over the last 3 weeks.
But they're all for a draw.
But they're for the draw. So when I get to 1,000 subscribers, one of you beautiful people is going to be drawn out and get this. And there's some really cool ones in here. Some really, like this goldfish, wiggler goldfish is good. I got the silver goldfish. I got the mayfly. Got a couple of poppers in there.
Where's G-Man Fishing? He said, hey.
Hey, G-Man Fishing, what's up? What is up? What did Soul say? Oh, that would be awesome.
Oh, I think for you to put on a pin.
Yeah,
Okay.
Solo for sure. I've known you the longest, Solo, you and Bambi. So absolutely for you, my friend, I am going to do that. One you can fish with, and one you can wear around. So I will tie this up, and I am going to be fishing the Solo Amotomo Ninja fly, and I for sure will tell you how it fishes because I know that the fish in my area are gonna gobble that up. So and somebody's also gonna get one of these in the box. So mine. Good luck, everyone. G-Man, I got good news and bad news. The good news is I love you, brother. I love you for coming in. I love you for supporting me and everything. The bad news is I'm just about to wind everything up for the evening. Um, if you want to know what kind of secrets we told, you can always go back and rewatch it. I always set my chat to playback so that not only you guys can, but I can go back and see who did what, especially if I want to do shout outs or if I promised you guys anything. I usually go back and read the chats, see what kind of secrets I missed. So, yeah. Good news also, next Sunday, same Superfly time, same Superfly channels. I will be here. And sometime during the week, I will try and do another live. At least a quick one for sure. Maybe it won't be 2 hours, might be an hour or half an hour or something. But I'm going to try and get a couple of quick ones in the week so that I don't leave you hanging. If I go fishing, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to post up some fishing videos.
Dave said he likes that idea. Definitely make some fly pins. Hope you don't mind.
Bay, it's absolutely good with me, brother. And you know what? If you sell them, I hope you do. I hope you sell millions of them and you make millions of dollars because I would be happy for you if you were able to do that. So yeah, make them for your friends, make them for your families, make them for anybody you want. If you get any ideas for me, Bay, absolutely do it. I got some really cool. I don't know if you've seen my grasshoppers, Bay, but they look really cool on a pin.
And Solo keeps trying to want to help you pay for shipping.
Solo, you don't have to worry about shipping, dude. If I send it to you, I'm going to send it to you.
Yeah, case closed, Solo. Period.
Don't worry, Solo.
Don't worry. Thank you though.
Listen, guys, I know people always want to help me make money and whatever. I just don't. I know we need money in today's day and age, but I just don't want it. If I'm sharing the love with you guys, it's just something I'm doing out of my heart and out of my appreciation for the support, because your support and your means more to me than any dollar bills or any money that you can send me. Just being here, just talking with me, chatting it up, just the fact that I can show people my work. I haven't had a lot of opportunities up until this last couple of weeks to really show off my work. And I really appreciate that you guys are enjoying it. And I know some of you guys are here. You're not even fly fishermen or bug lovers or whatever the case may be, but just the fact that you come in, chat with me, spend time with me. Those of you who are believers in Jesus or Christ, we share a little bit of that. We don't get all preachy in here, but we're not afraid to let people know that Jesus is a big part of our life. For me, he's a big part of my life. So everybody's entitled to make their own choices, but for me, I choose Jesus. And a lot of you, I choose you. I choose you as friends. I choose you as people to hang out with. And I am honored and touched that you guys come in here. And I get to spend time with my wife. My mom was in here earlier, for those of you who saw my mom. The mother of the Superfly, and yeah, I like to give back to you guys, and I just need to feel needed. I don't need to be rich. I don't need to be famous. I just need to share the love with you guys, and that's pretty much what it's all about for me. And for those who want to share it, you're always welcome here. And those who want to be rude or nasty or fighty or whatever else or spammy or unfortunately you're just not welcome here. And I know anybody who I've blued up, my mods, they will take care of that problem for me. So um, yeah, I love you guys. Hey, amazing Sea Witch, thank you for coming in. Mo, you know, and again, go check out each other's channels. It's good for you. It'll lighten your spirits. You'll meet a lot of cool people. Um, if you're trying to build a channel like I am, like I'm not trying to financially build it, but I do want those 100,000 subscribers so I can get a play button. It definitely helps the journey like that. So go do it. Go out there and mingle and make friends and share the love, and don't let the world tell you what to do, because the world wants to split us up, break us up, tear down our channels, tear down our lives, tear down everything. And that's not what we should be doing right now. We should be loving other people, sharing with other people, sharing with other cultures, building people up. That's what life is for. Helping the poor, helping the needy, helping the brokenhearted, and just loving each other. So, anyways, I'm not gonna get preachy about that. I'm just saying I love you guys, and I'll let you see my face again before I go. And thank you so much, everybody. Solo, fire me your email, buddy. Go to my email in my description. Send me an email, and oops, my dice fell down. Send me an email, and I will send those out to you. Lumi,
She said she'd email you.
Lumi's going to email me, and yeah, and just keep hanging out, guys, and I we can do some fun things. And if you guys want to talk about anything specific, like if you guys have real good questions, like it doesn't have to be specifically fly tying related, but if you have any questions, let me know. If it's fly tying or fly fishing related, I for sure have a lot of knowledge. I don't know everything. I do know a lot. I've been doing it a long time. Um, this week, last week past, I had planned to put out a fly casting video. Me and the Mrs. Superfly were going to go out in the backfield and show you guys how to cast. And I was going to do one up at the lake, but the weather just got rainy every day and snowy. I don't know why the weather is so bad, but this as soon as I can, I'm going to do it. I'm hoping this week to get out fishing again. It'll only be my second time this year, so hopefully I can show you guys that I can actually catch some fish. If you want to see me catch a lot of fish, a video that you should really watch on my channel is a hopper day. It's called a hopper day, and I caught like tons and tons and tons of fish that day on grasshoppers, and throughout the whole video I was catching fish like every as soon as my fly hit the water, fish was on it. So if you want to see a good video to see like the real flies catch fish, that's a good video to watch. So
Everyone's saying goodnight.
yes,
Whitney and Solo and
yes. So thank you, Whitney. Thank you,
I just
Solo. Thank you, Bay. Thank you, everybody. Bloomy and Mo, Bambi. You're all amazing. You're all, when you're here, you're part of the family. So thank you for being part of my family. I love you guys. I'm going to cut it here. I'm going to go do some exercising, do some walking, get healthy. Some of you know I lost 178 pounds over the last, 5 years. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling super fly, light on my feet. All right. So that's it. I'll catch you on the next one. I'll be seeing you guys throughout the week in other lives. And keep it real. Solo. Got my eyes on you, buddy. And Solo knows. Remember, if you have any questions, ask Solo. I do. Better than Google, man. Solo's better than Google. Okay. I'm out. I hope you like the new logos and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm out. Yeah, there's Solo. Ninja Solo. Okay, guys.
Good night, everybody.
Catch you. Good night, everybody. From all of us to all of you. Bye for now. Okay. Out.